that going. And oh nope. What the? Oh, okay, I can't do both. Whatever. Look at that timing.
Ow.
You there, Newt? Newt,
Nutella.
are you muted? Hello.
Here. Hello.
There we go.
I didn't have my mic plugged in.
No problem. I told Moon, no Amber tonight. There was an emergency that she had to attend to. Thank you. So it's just gonna be you guys. I'll let you guys kind of figure out how you want to do things. What I would suggest is not proceeding super far into the story without her. Just because the route you're going, it would be helpful, I think, to have all three of you.
Right.
All right. You haven't started streaming.
I have.
Have you?
I have indeed.
Oh, okay.
Why? I told you I was.
No, I got camera. Let me.
Okay, yeah, you can get it set up. We've got a couple minutes. I'm just kind of chilling for a couple minutes to let everyone kind of settle in or whatever as needed. So yeah, you're good. But yeah, so no Amber tonight. Like I said, family emergency. No big. We're good. The show must carry on. She fully plans to be here next week. It was kind of those spur of the moment things you can't really help. She literally got the text like 5 minutes before I messaged her. So it is what it is. You know, it happens. It happens. It is. This is a weird remote. I don't know. But so yeah, are you guys excited? Oh yeah,
Thanks.
Newt. Moon had something to tell you.
Okay.
My dog is in heat, and so she's horny and attempting to relieve her stress on my pillows.
Oh,
I felt you needed to know that. I told her that you needed this information.
I don't know why you thought I needed this information, but
It's okay. She's getting it surgically removed on the 23rd. She will no longer be capable of being a horny little whore.
Who do you think is performing the surgery?
Zoe.
It's like that meme of where do you think you got the teeth from, or where do you think you got the hair from?
Who do you think gave you the lung?
How's it coming along, Newt? Oh, yo, your room is actually pretty dope.
Yeah,
it's dope. I like the color.
I wish I had my webcam.
The
Told my husband
color
to find
of the beige walls.
From the lighting in your room makes it look kind of green.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's just kind of beige.
Yeah, no, from like my end, it kind of looks like almost like army green.
Yeah, no, it's not that. But yeah, I got my Warhammer stuff, so I can ignore painting.
What is the big one there?
That one?
No, well, that too.
Well, that's a Warhammer guy. That's a Necron.
Okay, now point.
What do you mean big one?
There's like something that looks like Spider-Man.
Oh, that is like.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
That is Spider-Man.
Oh, that's a derpy looking Spider-Man.
He's holding his hands out like this, so you can put your phone there.
I kind of like to think he's the Spider-Man that has the messed up head. You know those memes. Spooderman.
Yeah.
I love Spooderman. Yeah. And the Spooderverse.
Also, I should show you guys if I can find it. Hold on. I ordered a fancy dice.
Oh.
This is here. Let me show you two of them. Hold on. Everyone, chill out.
Okay.
So this is like the regular dice, right? Just a little black titanium or aluminum.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I got Oh wait, that's the same size. Hold on. Everyone, hold on.
Hold on, Moon.
Yeah.
Calm
So-
down.
That one, because that one's also big, but like this is like regular size of dice. Then
Big
I
is-
got this
big is relative.
titanium one that's just.
You know what? No, that one is just humongous. The other one next to it is, it's big.
My dice are purple.
I got.
Newt, please
Sean,
tell
I
me
like
you know who.
purple dice.
Newt, tell me you know who I was referencing.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I know who you're
Okay,
referencing.
I just wanted to make
and
sure.
I gotta say, it's a bit too early to be referencing the dead like that.
Dead?
Yeah,
What do you mean dead?
he died.
Oh,
He died.
Who died?
rip. One of our old coworkers,
Bear
but I'm
attack.
guessing he probably didn't. I'm gonna look like
No,
a fool if he did.
Dude, you'd look like such a jerk. Just
And
like, no, he's still alive. I just start crying right now.
okay.
Let's see.
Anyways,
So,
how's it going, Ghostlings? My name is Ghost Anarchy. I'm here with the Menagerie, well, most of the Multiverse Menagerie crew, and we are playing D&D Obojima, the Guardian Physic. We are back in it. Like I said earlier, no Amber today, no Vest today, due to an emergency. We're good. We're figuring it out. We're gonna rock it anyways. She will be back next week, as far as we are aware. So, we'll fill her in, all that good stuff. Maybe she'll watch the VOD and catch herself up. Who knows? Homework. Thank you, Moon. We've got Brainless Newt playing Gigi.
Hi.
We got
That's me.
Moon Goblin playing Dahlia. We got Ghost playing all the other things. And we're good to go.
literally.
Literally everything. Why does my basement smell weird? That's
It
odd.
was so weird.
The
I'm like,
basement has always smelled weird.
I'm looking at like two of me right now because I got Discord up over here and then stream up over here, and it's like no matter where I look, I just see me, and I'm like, can I stop seeing me, please?
So, to recap, last week in Obojima, our party spent their time researching ingredients and researching how to make potions with Danja. They were able to successfully make several potions, and prior to their beginning of their adventures, their beginning of their grand expedition to discover the ingredients and method of making this fabled potion, they spent a little bit of time seeing their loved ones that raised them, or spending more time with Danja, kind of determining, who this person is. They got their, I say this as if they're dead or dying. They're not dying. They got their affairs in order, essentially. And they began
That we know of.
they began planning how to proceed with finding these ingredients, the places they need to go to determine their next course of action. And they decided to travel south through the Gale Fields to Fort Harglow, which is one of the largest fort for the Couriers Brigade. They are currently about a 2 days journey away. They stopped to try to find some resources, some food, and made camp for the night, and that's where we pick up. Excuse me. I burp a lot when I talk sometimes.
That's a medical issue. Means you have cancer.
I think it just means I'm a big back. I like
A pigback?
Big.
Oh.
Although pig,
thought
I
you
guess
said
maybe
big
too.
back.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Not everyone can be
Oink oink.
as naturally slender as you.
Bro, do you think this is natural? Nah, I'm anorexic.
So we open up after a long rest. The party, they were able to gather food and resources. Not a lot. They gathered, if I remember correctly, about 3 days worth of food and water by means of berries and wild vegetables and things like that. They tried to hunt some animals down and failed. They were unsuccessful in doing so. As you guys awaken, rise up to begin your day, you begin gathering your things, and you notice that Vess is not present. You look around for her, and you find no signs of her things. She's already packed up and left. You really don't know where she went, and so you begin looking for her.
Okay. So we're looking for Vess.
If that's what you want, you're trying to. You don't know what happened. You just at first glance notice her stuff is gone. Almost like she just disappeared.
So
Was she told
I might have been. What'd you
Okay.
say?
I was saying, just clarifying, she took everything with her?
All of her stuff. Oh yes, I forgot about materials. At first glance, it would seem so. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So I might have been not listening when you were going over the. So we're on our way to the
The Fort of the Couriers Guild, Fort Harglow. Harglow.
Yes. And we're like, you said what, halfway through?
You're about 2 days away, roughly, a little bit less.
2 days. 2 days.
1 to 2 day journey.
And we have I assume even though she took everything, we still have a map of some kind, correct?
I guess I would. Yeah, you would because of your background.
Okay.
Because of your work as a food courier. It's not, you wouldn't have a necessarily complete map. You would have a map to the locations you've delivered food to. But you'd have a decent map of the like main villages and stuff.
Okay. So hold on, let me look at gotta pull up the map real quick and see if there's any villages near us. So on the map, where
are you?
Where are we, like, closest?
You would be right about. I'm gonna cover your faces for a second. Look at you'd be right about here, roughly in that area, either in this little clearing here or this clearing up here. Fort Harglow is somewhere around down here, Southern Gale Fields.
Okay. Okay. So is there any towns nearby? Like along the way?
The nearest town to you right now is Okiri Village.
That's where I'm from.
No, you're from Matango.
Never mind. That's not.
You're not from Okiri.
Okay, off topic. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get us complete. So I clipped my nails. I clipped all of them but one.
Oh. That sounds
And
awful.
I just noticed, and I'm very upset about it. But anyways, okay, so back on track. Stop getting us distracted, Mr. Ghost.
I'm sorry.
So we wake up, Vess is gone.
Yes. And at first glance, it looks like she left without a trace. Like she brought everything with her.
Okay. Gigi runs over to Frog Girl. You're a frog, right?
Dahlia.
Yeah.
Okay. Run over. Like, where's Vess? Where's Vess?
I don't know. Where is?
I don't know. That's
Find
why
her,
I'm
boy.
asking you.
Find
We
her.
gotta find her.
Okay.
We gotta find her. Because I think she got attacked. Personally, I think a bear. Are there bears on this island?
No. Tentatively.
what bear type creature is?
You could say a hill dragon. They're
I think. Well, isn't that
it's
like big?
kind of
Big?
no, it's large, but a bear I think would be considered large too, maybe. No, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know, man.
I think it was the squirrels. I think they're trying to get back at me. I think a group of squirrels are gonna try and kidnap all of us.
Okay, here's one.
So-
There's a bear. Wait, never mind.
I think it's the squirrels.
There's a bear.
I think the
Akuda.
squirrels. No. I think the squirrels tried to get her. So we gotta go find her.
I agree.
And along the way,
It was the squirrels, but okay.
we can search for supplies and stuff, or not supplies.
Can I
What's it
look for
called?
clues? Are there any
Hmm?
clues to look for?
Yeah, you can roll let's see, an investigation check for me.
Which one is that one?
Oh, that would be intelligence. Something that dog is lacking.
What are you telling me
I
about it?
should probably get out my character sheet. Hold on.
Y'all were
You don't need that.
prepared. Y'all were set.
Oh, shoot. It's gonna be a 0. I rolled a 2 and I have a -2 in intelligence.
Newt, are you wanting to do the same thing, or do you have a different course of action here?
Yeah, I'll search.
Okay,
I'll search
go ahead.
for stuff. What thing are we
Investigation.
using?
Just looking
Alright.
for.
Yeah, that's a 3. I don't even know what modifier it is, but that's a 3. Oh, wait, hold on. No, actually, it's a 2. So,
Oh wow. Woo. Well, okay. So you guys look
Can I-
around. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Can I try again?
Hold on. We'll get to other options here. So excuse me. So you guys
While
begin
she's-
looking around her where
myself
her tent
right.
was, or her sleeping area was. You begin looking around, and it's obvious that it was kind of a rush job. She got out of there quick for some reason, but you can only tell because there's some scraps of food or whatever. The dirt's kicked up. It's obviously, very obviously disheveled. But in your searching for a clue, you've kicked up any sort of evidence that would have been on the ground. It's just a mess now. So you're no closer to finding out which direction she went in.
understandable.
Wonderful.
So, I am gonna take out my map.
Okay.
Because we have no idea where she's at.
Correct.
And I'm gonna search for the map, and I'm gonna point at what town did you say it was?
The nearest one,
Yeah.
Okiri.
I'm going to point at Okiri and be like, we should search here. Because maybe she got away from the squirrels and then fled to the nearest town. Or maybe the squirrels took her to the nearest town.
It's
Either
probably,
way, the squirrels are involved.
probably more likely she went searching for ingredients for her spirit soothe tea thing, but yes, let's go there.
I don't think so.
Okay, so are you guys beginning to walk to Okiri?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you guys
I would like to.
go ahead.
I was gonna say I would like to be searching for ingredients along the way.
All right. Let's
We
see.
could be best proud by the time we're there.
Ingredients as in like magical ingredients, or are you looking for what are you looking for specifically? Or like food ingredients?
Yeah, like
Magical.
both. If we find some blueberries.
Okay, so and then Moon, what did you say while I was figuring out what he wanted to do?
I was just making a comment on how he said he wanted to search for ingredients, and I was like, to make Vess proud of us by the time that we're there, since she is the only one with experience in this.
So you guys begin walking, and you guys are heading west towards Okiri. It's not far. You can't quite see it over the distance yet. You have to travel through a little bit of woodland first. But you guys are making your way. Newt, roll for me a perception check.
Easy. That's wisdom, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then Moon, while he's doing that, what is your passive perception?
8.
All right. So
I see we lost the brains of the party. The intelligence
yeah,
and wisdom is lacking.
I
got
didn't roll when I made my character, okay?
Oh, I know. I know who did.
I got a 9.
Dang it, guys.
Listen, man, I got
Dang
three
it.
negative. I got 3 negative scores on my character. All right, I rolled really bad.
Newt, you're looking around as you walk, and you're so distracted by the fact that one of your party members is gone that you find it difficult to find anything. Moon has frozen in fear. There she goes. Your screen froze. You're so distracted by what could have happened, your belief that the squirrels may have taken her, that you find it difficult to find any ingredients. Moon, Dahlia, I gotta say the names. Dahlia, as you're walking, you do see sets of footprints leading to and from, like as you guys get nearer to the village, you begin seeing footprints along different paths, and that's to be expected, people coming into and leaving the village. But nothing distinctive as far as, anything that would signify it was Vess. You've noticed that there are footprints essentially, but it's nothing out of the ordinary in that right. So you guys are walking, and that's a walk. Nothing really notable happens, and you make it to Okiri Village. Okiri Village being okay. Hold on, I gotta say goodnight. Night, buddy. Love you. Sleep well. Don't be a pain for mom. But anyways, Okiri Village is a small farming village known specifically for its sheep dragon herding. It's a very standard little village. It's quaint. The people are friendly. They're very close knit, like you would expect from a farming village. And you guys make it in, and as you enter through this kind of makeshift gate that has been made, this makeshift like entryway. And by the post, you see an elderly man sitting on a chair with Satch and a letter in his hand. And hey there, are you guys? Did you guys lose a what was she? Let's see.
An elf?
No, her skin was almost. She had horns. I don't know. Either way,
No.
she left this bag for you. She said it was an elf boy and a frog. She left this bag for you and a letter. So I'm gonna give it to you. Here you go. Have a good day. Enjoy the village. And he kind of not really, he assumes because there's not a lot of strangers coming in and out of the village, that you guys are the ones that she's described. I mean, who else? Where else are you going to see an elf boy and a Nakudama woman walking together? It's pretty it's common sense there. But he hands you Satch, and Satch kind of floats over to Dahlia, and he hands you guys the letter. And as you open it, it reads, it is a letter from Vess, and it simply says that she had an urgent matter to attend to. Something came up that she isn't ready to fill you guys in on. Just know that she will be back. She had to take care of some stuff, and she will be back and find you guys. And
Dang.
on the letter, it did strike you as odd, the man's description. Which would I would assume Dahlia would have taken the letter, right? Does that sound about right for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With your passive perception, I would say that you do notice something odd. Dahlia's hair is usually not, it's black. Forgive me if I'm wrong on that description. Based on the picture she sent me, the hair is black. I think. Anyways, you notice white hairs on the letter, just a few, that are far more coarse. Obviously, they're white, which is a different color than Vess's hair, and they're far more coarse. But the letter was sealed, so you're not entirely sure how they would have gotten in there. But that's the letter. She tells you she will be back, not to worry specifically about her. She just had something to handle, something personal that she had to deal with, and she'll be back with you guys. She'll find you, essentially.
Okay.
So you enter Okiri Village. Like I said, it's a quaint, charming, idyllic little town, known for its farming. You see farmers working in fields, small fields, just by their houses, large fields, different things. You see sheep herders, shepherds, as in other words, because that's the actual word for it. You see shepherds tending to their flock of sheep dragons. Everyone's kind of working and just being a part of the day. You know, not a worry in sight. And as you walk by, people are waving at you. They're smiling at you. They don't really notice that, you know, anything different. They're friendly. So you guys are in this town. What do you want to do? There's people to see, things to do.
I hope you know. If we didn't get the letter, I was gonna walk up to everyone we saw and show them this picture and be like, "Have you found this person?" But
I mean, you still could.
looks like that.
You still could. That's
I
your
still
call.
could. I feel like we just,
That is a
didn't-
great picture. That isn't the image she sent me that she found online to a T. Hold on. I want to show you this. That picture you just showed me. Let me get this pulled up here. I mean, look at the resemblance.
That is what I was. Hold on, let me put it.
Oh, side by side.
We gotta do a side by side.
Hold on,
yeah.
let me get it pulled back up.
Yeah. All right, let me get closer.
Okay, there we go. I mean, it's
Like, that
uncanny.
This is.
It's the
like,
same
come
picture.
It
Come
is.
on. I was pretty spot on. I was pretty spot on.
But yeah, so you guys enter the village, and what are you needing to do? What are you wanting to do in this? You get a sense of welcome. You guys are free to, as long as you don't stir up trouble, you're free to do what you need to do.
What time is it?
Huh?
What time is it around?
Time of the day.
I would say you're probably looking at like early afternoon, like 10, 11, something like that.
Okay.
Are there any shops
Um,
around?
Yeah, you'd see some small shops. Nothing really specialized, I wouldn't say. Farming villages aren't known for um, real heavy focus on things
Like
that
these.
aren't just supplies. But there is at least one main shop in the area.
I would assume if it's a farming town, there's a lot of like food and stuff for sale.
Yeah,
Good
there.
ration. Good rations.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as you're walking, you do see the main shop. It's a shop that has your general supply. It's like a general store. Um, it's larger than the other buildings, just in square footage, not height necessarily. Um, it's got a living quarters above it. It's a fully wooden shop. It's got kind of a curtain over it to allow for air to flow in and out. And beside it is a couple vending machines that have, different ingredients, different potions, different things that wizards, magic users from around the island have stocked into it. And then dotting the village at different points at different houses where there are small gardens, you see food stands with different fruits and vegetables and other goods that you could stop by and buy from. And as you walk around, it looks like the people are preparing for some sort of event.
So, in what way do we see them preparing? Is there like
You see people. You see. Let me look here. You see a large male human carrying barrels of vegetables, overripe produce that's about to, it's not quite bad, but it's getting there. It's starting to soften up. He's carrying huge barrels of it. I mean, two people would struggle to carry one of these. He's big dude. You see a set of brothers carrying some pot lids that have fasteners attached to them to allow for holding them, almost like a shield. You see some children following behind, carrying tunics of two different colors. There's one set of tunics is white, and one set is kind of a light green color. And they are walking towards a makeshift best way I can say it would be like a makeshift soccer field where it's sectioned out. It's not got goals or anything, but that's the best way I can describe it, as a makeshift like soccer field, a square field that's been blocked off. And they're walking, as they're walking past houses, they're waving to people, talking to people. And more people are, a couple people here and there join in to help gather more materials and bring them to the field.
I just look at Dahlia. Dahlia? D
Dahlia.
or T?
D. Like a dog.
D. Okay.
Dog,
I
but
look
frog.
at Dahlia. Gigi looks at Dahlia and just goes, "Where do you want to? What should we do now that we're here?"
What did you say? You cut out for me.
He asks what you want to do now that you're
What do
there.
you want to do? Yeah.
We should find out what they're celebrating.
Okay.
Maybe it has something evaluate?
Maybe. Who's like closest to us?
Hold on. Let me look at something just real quick. Okay. You guys are nearest to a small house with a produce stand in front of it. I'd say this is you're still near enough to the gate that I'd say you're probably like 4 houses down from the gate, or the approximate length of 4 houses. So you're still relatively near the entrance of the village, but you're near
Okay, but we
a pretty standard house with a produce stand in front of it and a middle-aged Nakudama sitting at the stand.
okay. I want to skip over to the Nakudama.
Like literally skip.
Yes, I want to skip over there. It has nothing to do with anything. I just
Okay.
want to skip over there.
Roll a dex check.
Okay.
I just want to. I want it.
That's a 6. That's a 6.
So you're excited and you're seeing the festivities begin, and you start skipping over to this Nakudama, and you're just vibing, and all of a sudden your feet kind of catch on themselves, and you do one of those you see one of those, or you kind of do one of those things where you don't fall to your face, but you trip over your feet and kind of shuffle, and you land like, okay, did anyone see me? And then you proceed with walking to the stand.
Okay. Got it. I walk over to the middle-aged person. I go, wonderful, wonderful day we're having. This is, great day for walking.
Absolutely. I saw you try to do
Yeah.
something there, and it sure looked like fun.
I immediately just walk away. I just immediately walk back to. I immediately walk back to Dahlia and go, they don't know anything.
That's awesome. I think you muted yourself, Moon.
Oh yeah, sorry, my dog was yelling.
Oh, okay.
But no, you didn't ask him anything. I watched you. You just walked away.
They don't know anything. They don't. We should ask someone else.
Okay. Are you
I grab her arm and just start walking anywhere else. I'm trying to go deep. Is there like a merchant or anything on the other side of the street?
yeah, there would be. Another couple houses down.
I just grab her arm and I just walk us to to the other stall.
And so you come out to a stall, and it's run by, there's a young elf boy, or young elf girl. I'd say no older than like 8. Her parents, she's used to sitting there selling produce. She's, she knows the elderly people of the village. She trusts, the villagers are trusted by her and her parents. And she's standing by a small produce stand of produce that she picked herself. She's trying to make a little bit of money for herself, just, for odds and ends, as kids do, almost like a lemonade stand. And she looks up, "Hi, mister. Do you want some
Hi.
vegetables or fruits?"
What do you have? And can I look and see?
You see, you look
What you
down at
got?
her little table. There's not a lot there. This is from her personal garden. She's got a single cabbage that it looks like something may have gotten a little nibble off of. She's got 3 actually surprisingly decent sized tomatoes. She has
Okay.
a small bundle of carrots and excuse me, sorry. And she's got a single potato that the eyes are starting to appear on the potato.
Oh no.
Well, I got tryptophobia, so we ain't picking up the potato. I how much for the tomatoes?
The tomato, you want all of them?
All of them.
Wow, okay.
If I'm allowed to have all of them.
Give me 1 second. I need to ask my mom. And she runs inside real quick, and I mean, she's fast. And then she comes back out and she goes,
Okay.
"It is 1 copper per copper." No, this is actually me having a stroke. Hold on. It is 1 copper bud per tomato. I was trying to make it fun and have her stutter a little bit out of excitement, and then I broke myself.
You actually.
My mind went,
All right.
no! She goes, "It's 1 copper bud per tomato."
How many copper buds are in a gold flower? Is it 100?
Yes. Yeah, 100 copper buds are in 1 gold flower.
Okay. I just give her a gold flower and say, "Don't worry about it."
She looks down at her hand in like absolute amazement. No, Mom! This guy gave me a gold for the tomatoes! And you hear the mom, "Offer him change, sweetie." Oh, yeah. She kind of like she's holding the gold to her chest like, do you want your change, mister?
No, it's fine.
Ma! He said it's fine! She goes, "Okay, sweetie." And she gives you, she doesn't even care. She grabs out a basket, and it's just, she made it, it's a small basket. And she puts all the vegetables in it and hands it to you.
Okay.
She's like, "Here, I don't need these anymore. I can buy 13
She's
bites."
like, I'm going to go buy a house.
And she runs back inside to show her loot to her mother. And you have this basket of okay-ish quality vegetables, but you've made a young girl very happy.
I mean, you said the tomatoes.
They were very good, yes.
were decent.
But you also did not ask the little girl questions.
Yeah, but like, look at the smile on her face, Look at the smile.
She runs back out. The little girl runs back out and goes, "Sir, mister, what is your name? Why does a kid your age have so much money? Are you a king?"
I am. No.
Oh,
I am not a king.
okay.
I look at Dolly. Why do I have so much money? What?
I don't
remember
know.
how I got all this. Either way.
I want to give her another gold flowers and be like, "You can have this if you answer all of our questions."
She looks, and now she's got 2 gold flowers in her hand, and she's, "I will do whatever. Who do you want me to break for you?"
You're 8. Probably shouldn't be talking about that.
I'll do what you just what.
Have you heard of a girl named Vess?
No, but I have a best friend at school named Trisha. She is a Nakudama. She's still got her tail because she's not fully grown yet, but her mom says that eventually she'll get rid of her tail, which I thought is weird. And I asked my mom if I had a tail when I was her age, but I am her age and I don't have a tail. So I'm guessing I probably don't have a tail, but she's a Nakudama and I'm not. So that's probably why, but I don't know anyone named Vess.
What's your name?
I don't know how I came up with Trisha on the spot, but I couldn't come up with a name for this little girl.
Never heard a name before. Names do not exist.
My name is Nadia.
Okay, Nadia.
My mom just calls me Naughty.
I bet she does.
Okay.
What's happening today?
Oh, it's one of our festival days in the village. So the shops they've got some deals going on, and the adults are all hanging out and cooking and having a good time and having fun. And then they're playing Blotcher later, which is a crazy game. I'm not old enough to play it because they get aggressive, but the big kids get aggressive. But I will be soon, and there's a little kid league, and I play into little kids, and I'm pretty good, but I also lose a lot.
What's the name of the fest?
It's just a festival day. We do them every now and then to have fun with the village and to relax. They're really fun. Yeah.
Can you
there-
show us
You
the
said that
person who would know the most about the people who come and go from this town?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Let me think. That would probably be. Let me think. Any of oh, you know what? It's Morna. She's a frog
Morna?
lady. She's a frog lady. She is she likes watching people. She's not a lady. She's a little girl too, but she watches everyone coming in. She has a lot of work to do, but she doesn't do her work. She gets distracted by watching people, and the teachers at school say she's oh, what is it? They say she's spattergrained. I don't know what that means, but if it means she probably doesn't do her homework a lot. I'm good. I do my homework. I get all A's except I get C's. I don't get A's. My teachers say that I am not. They say I'm friendly.
I can see that.
But now you're friendly and rich, so
I can buy my teachers.
Maybe.
I will
But
rule
do you-
the school.
I don't
Do you-
know. Is that how school works? I've never been. I don't.
Do you think you could bring us to Morna?
Let me check with my mom. Mom! Can I bring my friends to see Morna? Yes, Mom. I finished my homework and my chores. Okay, I'll see you at the fields, Mom. And she goes, okay, let's go. And you guys follow behind this little elf girl that's just kind of marching along. You know, she's on a mission. She's got 1 gold coin in each hand. She is on top of the world right now. And she goes, okay, so Morna is next to, let's see, she's got the pond in front of her house. She's got the pond. I've only been to her house once because her mom says I'm a bad influence. I don't know what that means, but I'm apparently,
It means her mom is stupid.
I'm not allowed to say that about adults. You seem really cool, but you
now
also
have gold.
you seem kind of like a bad influence, but I like you. Cuz you're near my age and you're
Thanks.
weird and it's funny. And you bought all my vegetables.
Am I near your age?
I'm 8.
I guess I am near your age. I guess I'm 12. I'm 4 years older. I'm not near your age. You're just a kid. I'm basically a grown up.
I don't know.
You're both children.
I know, that's what I said. I said I'm a children.
You are children, and you're a very good.
Here's Morna's house. And you're in front of a house. Like I said, there's a pond in front of it. It's a couple doors down from the village shop, which means this little girl sees a lot. And she runs up and, Morna, where are you? And from out behind a fence post, you just see little frog eyes just kind of like, hey, Nadia. And Nadia, Morna, come out. I've got some friends who want to meet you. They bought all my vegetables. And now we can rub it in the mean girls' faces. And Morna kind of, yeah, I know they're here. I've been watching. Hi. And you see this little Nakudama girl walk out. She's not she's built like a chubby frog. So her body's just kind of circular with a little tail. She kind of waddles up to you because she's not very sprightly because she's a chubby frog. And she's used to hiding out and just kind of watching. And she looks you both. You guys. She goes, "I've been watching you guys for a little bit. You guys are really interesting. Why did you want to meet me?"
Okay.
We heard you see everyone that comes in and out of this town.
Most people. Yeah. Nadia chimes in. No, she sees everyone. She saw me when I walked in. She saw my mom when I walked in when she walked in the other day. She saw when that weird goat walked in the other day. That was a funny goat. That goat's eyes went two different directions. It was like one up, one down. It was really weird. He was eating. Oh, what was he eating? He was chewing on a rock. I didn't know goats could eat rocks, and Morgan goes, "Nadia, shut up." Yes, I see a lot of people. I like watching people. It's something to do other than my work.
Would you be willing to answer some of our questions? We're looking for someone.
Yeah, I like talking about the people I see. I like people watching. It's fun. And Nadia starts chiming in. Oh yeah, she loves people watching. It's like a pastime for her. That's all she does. Nadia, stop. Let's play Church Mouse, Quiet Mouse, in which you're the only one being quiet, please. Nadia goes, that's my favorite game. Okay, give me a countdown. 1, 2, 3. And Morna looks back at you. So who are you looking for?
We're looking for an elf girl with dark hair. Her name is Vess.
I didn't see I don't know. I don't think I saw an elf girl, but I did see. I mean, she kind of looked like an elf girl, but not at the same time. I saw the mark. You've got the mark on your hand, right? Can you show me your mark? Yeah. She had.
So yeah.
What are those? Oaka? Oka-koa?
No, not okras.
She had one of those
what
marks.
What is it called?
Owak. It's either Owaka or Okoa. I can't remember. I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah, one of those.
She had one of those marks.
I cut her off though. I cut her off, and I'm like, okay, but before you go any further, whose was cooler, mine or hers?
I mean, I didn't.
And
really...
then I make mine have like dancing lights or whatever, like my ability. I'm doing that. I'm like, which one's better?
It's It's called an Owaka mark. Oaka.
Oh.
She goes, I didn't really see hers, so I can't say.
But mine's cooler though, right? Right.
Is I guess. Sure. I don't know. I didn't see her, so all I know is yours. But she goes, anyways, I mean, she had the mark, and she had ears kind of like an elf. But the other thing is she had little bumps on her head, and her hair wasn't all dark. It had some white coming in, and it was all fluffy and weird. And her skin almost was like, I don't know, it almost looked like a different color, but I couldn't see which color. I don't know. So, I mean, she kind of looked like an elf, but she kind of didn't. It was weird. But she was rushed. She was going quick. She left the bag. Oh, I see you got the bag and the letter from the old guy. Yeah, she left that bag and letter with him and then ran through.
Did you see what
you know where she went?
I don't know. She kind of just ran through the village and ran out the back. I mean, once she's out of the back, she could have gone anywhere, you know. By the time she came in, there was a neat bird that flew by, and I kind of got distracted a little bit.
Okay.
What was the bird? What did the bird look like?
Oh, it was really pretty. It had green and blue on it, and it was singing a song, and it was a big bird. It had a squirrel. I think it was going to eat
like
the
in its
squirrel.
mouth and its talons.
And it's little feet.
We gotta find the squirrel
Your
or
camera,
this bird.
your camera is frozen, dude.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. What?
Your internet connection may be a wonky.
Let's see if this.
But anyway,
what if we do that and then?
Well, let's see. There we go. But she.
Is it?
Yeah, you're good. She goes, yeah, no, that was a neat bird, but I got distracted from the girl, so.
Yeah.
Well,
I have another question.
Yeah.
Never mind.
What's up?
So this festival,
Yes.
is that like? What are you doing there? What are you doing with just forget it. This festival, I heard that they be cooking a lot.
I mean, yeah, we have food. The adults cook all sorts of different kind of food. We've got some vendors here and there that cook their special family recipes, things like that, just to kind of have fun, make a little extra money. People cook with all the vegetables that have been gathered over the course of the season, the things that we didn't sell. We just have a good time. We have these festivals every now and then. And Nadia starts to go, and Morna goes, and Nadia.
Is there a lot of also eating at this festival?
Well, there's food, so there would be eating.
Hey, you never know. I don't know the customs here.
I've never heard of a place. I've never heard of a party that has food that you don't eat.
You've never been to France then. But
what's France?
I don't know.
I've never heard of France on the island. Is that a new village starting? What is France?
No, I think it's in one of the like 9 layers of hell, something like that.
Wait, what?
But I look at
hell.
I look at Dahlia, and I'm just like, we should wait for for tonight. We should stay here. I know we gotta find Bess, but we should like stay and see if maybe she comes back for the night.
I agree. And then I take another gold flower and hand it to the girl and be like, "Thank you for your cooperation."
She goes. She kind of looks at her hand. She goes, "This is the first time I've been paid for spying on people. This is a lucrative business, isn't it?"
Keep
Nadia,
bringing me information about my friend, and I'd be happy to pay you more.
I mean, that's all that she ran out. I don't know. I don't follow people. I just watch them. My mom, maybe I can. Oh, I could buy binoculars or a telescope to watch people even better. And
we're creating issues for the
and she and Nadia kind of walk away beside the house and start talking about what all they're gonna do with their 3 gold. And kind of just they begin ignoring you. You've lost their interest now that you've paid them.
Fair.
That's fair. So what should we do before? Because I assume it's probably going to be like a nighttime festival kind of thing, or like
it's all day. So the festivities, they've started prepping the food, stuff like that. But there are little games for the kids here and there. Like I said, there are sales in shops and things like that. The main game, the Blotcher game, hasn't started yet. But you see people starting to gather around the fields. You see people stretching, forming their little teams, things like that.
Once again, I look at Dahlia and what's it called? Blotcher?
Blotcher. Like a blotch of paint.
Blotcher. I told Dahlia we should figure out what that Blotcher game is about. I like games.
Good point. Maybe someone else will know something about this.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to reopen my book.
I start walking to the field.
Okay.
And once again, I'm like, maybe they know about Vess, but reality, I just want to see the people. or play the game.
All right, so you begin walking towards the field, and you pass by all sorts of people. You see the people that you originally noticed. They're prepping the field. Um, you see some people starting to gather. You notice there's a very gruff, middle-aged farmer woman who has begun walking into the village. She's walking towards the field. She looks very stern, very focused. You see all sorts of other people. You start seeing the shopkeepers walk out towards the field. They are chattering with excitement. They're talking about, oh, how was your haul this month? How is business going? Just chit chattering like farmers, villagers do. And they're all starting to walk towards the field with you, not with you, but alongside you. And ow, what the? Sorry, my jaw has a weird tingle. Ow, that hurts.
You are having a stroke.
And like I said, you're hearing chatter and things like that, but you eventually make it to the field, and you look around, and it's a large field. Outside of the marked out area, there's tables with different colored tunics, white tunics, yellow, like pale color, pale yellow, pale green, pale blue. There are 4 sets of tunics. Hold on, I want to make sure I get my information right. Yeah, there are 4 sets of tunics, and there's by each table or each set of tunics, there's a pile of pot lids that each have a fastener on them. And then out in the middle of the field, there are barrels of overripe produce, fruits, vegetables, all sorts of stuff. Just sitting there waiting. And you see people marking out territories or areas of the games. And they're nearing, the preparations are being ready.
I run over, even though I'm already next to her, I run over to Dahlia and say, Can we play? Can we play?
You may ask if you can go play, but I'm not in charge of these games.
Fair. And then I run over to, is there anyone who I think like may look like they're in charge or...
You see 2 people kind of in the center of the fields, kind of watching. People keep running up, back and forth to them, asking them information, just asking for, advice, help, things like that. But you kind of get the idea that there may not be the leaders of the village, but there are 2 individuals that their influence holds a decent amount of weight. And they're talking with each other. It seems to be about the festival.
Okay. I walk over to them.
All right.
Very nonchalantly, very demure, if you would.
One, I will say, one is the large man that you saw previously, who, he is huge. The other is a younger female human. She's muscled. She's wearing a leather apron. She's got soot and grime on her hands and on her face. She's got a tool belt around her waist. They look to be roughly the same age. The man maybe a little bit older.
Okay. I walk over to them once again, very nonchalantly. I ask, trying to hold my excitement in, is this for the Blotcher game?
Yeah. The big guy goes, well, absolutely. This is our Blotcher game for the festival day. We're about to get started. It's going to be a good time. We got our stuff set out. Teams are going to be made. It's going to be really fun. And he starts chattering about the day, and all of a sudden, out from behind him, you see a small, they're not small. You see a hound kind of pull on his shirt with his teeth. And the big guy goes, "You're right, Block. I'm sorry, I got distracted again. Yes, this is for the Blotcher game. My name is Naldo,
Okay.
and this here is Miss Lindley. We're kind of presiding over the games for now. But this is what the game is. This is what this is for.
Can any more room for new players?
Absolutely. You guys just gotta pick your team colors, and that's the team you'll be on. And we're gonna do it tournament style. There will be 3 rounds. Each team goes up against their first team. Then the winners go up against each other. Then the winner of that goes up against the champion team from last time.
How many people per team?
Let me think here. There are. I want to make sure I'm not missing it in the book. Okay. So there's not. So there are 4 people per team. Each round features a different kind of overripe produce. Your goal is to get hold on. How does one win? How does one win, Blotcher?
Like, you think the dude he's just like, I've never actually played this game before. I don't think this is a real game.
It does not say how this works. Well, that is fascinating. I was expecting to have everyone here and we were going to proceed with the story. I did not prepare for this. I am sorry. Breaking character here. 4th wall. He goes, well, everyone for the first round everyone gets a sling and a pot lid. And the goal is to have less produce on you than the other team. We've got a set of judges who are going to be impartial about it. They're going to, weigh everything, kind of see how it looks. Round 2, you lose the pot lid. You just got to deal with the sling. Round 3, the quarters are closed in, and you go against the winners from last time. First round, tomatoes. Second round, I'm trying to think of another vegetable that stains. No, that would hurt. I was about to say
Tomatoes,
apples. That would hurt.
Tomatoes, but slightly different.
Round 2, peeled. Oh. Round 2 is peeled oranges. Round 3, lemons and limes. We will give you safety goggles. Actually, you probably need to have safety goggles for all of it because that's all very acidic. But those are the rounds. The only final rule, after the game, you got to wear the tunic. The rest of the day, you got to show those colors proudly.
I hold up my slingshot that I have. I say, can we use your own sling?
He goes, absolutely, as long as it's not modified to hurt people.
Gigi takes out the nails from it that are embedded to fire at people. He goes, absolutely not, and he's just like shoving it in his pocket.
He goes, last thing, if you don't have enough for a full team, we'll put you with however many you need. So go get yourself ready if you want to join and get ready for the game. Miss Lindley looks at him and goes, hold on. Young man, how old are you?
How old do you have to be to play?
How old are you?
16.
Roll a deception check.
Okay.
Watch this be the only 20 he rolls this entire session.
No, it's a. Hold on, I might have. That's a 9. Does she believe me on a 9?
You very clearly are not 16. You still have baby face. And she goes, okay, now try again. How old are you?
How old? Hold on. I gotta remember how old I am. 12.
All right. You are fine. Once you turn 12, you can join in the big game. I just wanted to make sure you weren't supposed to be in with the youngins for their version. But yes, you go on, get ready, get your team together, pick your color, and we'll be starting soon.
Okay. I run over to Dahlia. I go, we're in. We need colors and 2 more teammates.
Who's we?
Me and you. We're playing Blotcher.
Since when?
Since I just talked to the people. They said I'm in.
Why are you getting me involved in this? How are we
Because
supposed to
it'll
ask
be
questions
really
before playing
fun.
a game?
I have no idea what you said. Your mic is cutting out.
I
What'd you
said,
say?
how are we supposed to ask people questions about Vess if we're playing a game?
W- Once we win, because we're gonna win. Once we win, then when people congratulate us, they'll be like, "Oh, those are they won. We should answer their questions," and that's how we'll. Or Vest. It will be such a big deal that Vest will hear about the Nakudama and the small elf child. I mean, really like big and grown and muscly elf child. And then she'll be like, "Oh, that's them," and then she'll come and find us.
How are we supposed to win a game we've never played against people who've been playing their whole lives?
Because we're better.
Better at what?
Being really good at things.
Newt, you have to remember, you got the game explained to you. She did not.
Oh yeah.
Let me help you
true.
out there a
Okay.
bit, bud. She has no clue how this game works.
All you gotta do, all you gotta do is fire rotten like tomatoes at the enemy team, and I'm really good at using the slingshot, so I'll be good, And then you take the pot, and then you'll just block me, whenever someone tries to fire, and then it's easy. It's an easy win.
I feel like that can't be all of the game.
That is all that is in the game. There's 3 rounds technically, but
3 rounds of what?
like of the thing. Like we play a game, and then if we win, we go up. It's like tournament style.
Okay. Is it
It'll
just
be really fun.
Eve?
We need 2 other people.
What
But we
two
can
other
find 2 other people.
On the rosters,
and more?
I will say on the rosters you see on the table, their names already filled in. It's people are still signing up, so there's enough space for you both to sign up for the same team on any of the colors you choose. People just sign up as they go. Pretty much, people just sign up for a color if they don't have a team.
Wait. I say, give me 1 moment, and I run back to the original people I talked to. Okay.
Hey, bud, how's it going? What can I help you with?
I run back, and I say, you said there was impartial judges, right?
Yeah.
Are you 2 the impartial judges?
I can't tell you who the judges are.
Well,
And I'm not going to tell you who the winners of the last round are. You got to figure out for yourself.
that's fine. But if you guys aren't impartial judges, I'm just saying, we got a really good team already set up, So if you and we got 2 open slots. So what I'm saying, you see what I'm offering?
Roll a persuasion. I'm 1 persuasion for both of them.
That's a nat 20.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
He says, we can't play with you in this one, but we can set you up with a couple real good people who know how to play this game. You go back and you sign up on. I've seen the roster so far. You guys sign up with the Torelli brothers on the white team, and they've been playing for a long while now. They're a couple shepherds, so they know how to use a sling. You go sign up with them. They're good.
Okay. Thank you. And then I run back and I just look at. I am so serious. I say, "We have our team. Follow me." And I'm marching over to the what's it called? The
white
sign
table.
up thing. Yeah. And
Like, I
I
have no
just
small chunk.
is there like a sheet?
Yeah,
Is there like
there's
a
a
sheet or
sheet.
something?
Yeah.
Or is there like okay. I grab I assume there's a pen, so I dress
Yeah,
it
there's
up.
like there's
I
a
assume there's a pen.
charcoal pencil. Yeah.
Okay. And then I write down my name, and then I don't even wait for her. I write down Dahlia's name too. It might be misspelled. Who knows?
You spelled it
Can I
like
roll for that?
Douleea.
Okay.
You're very bad
I
at
turn
spelling.
back. I'm like, we're ready. Yeah. Yeah.
And from behind you, you see a couple young men come up. They go, "Hey, how's it going? You signed up for our team?" Well, I'm Thim. I'm Thim Torelli. This is my brother Torio Torelli, and he waves. And have you played this before or anything like this?
I have not, but I'm really good with the slingshot, and I hold mine up. I'm like, see, I got one.
That is pretty dang good. You look like you know how to use that thing. How about you, little lady? You know how to use a sling?
No. I
No
don't even know what
problem.
I'm doing.
But she knows how to use a pot lid.
I would hope so.
do?
It's a piece of wood. But I think we're gonna
And
have a
she
good time
can
either
use
way.
it
And
great.
Tim's brother Torio kind of interrupts. "Hey, dude, we got to get ready. It's about time. Let's go." And Tim, all right. Let's get your tunics on, get your pot shields, get your slings ready. We are going to the first round.
Do each player get a pot lid?
For round one, every player gets a pot lid and every player gets a sling if they don't have one. And you each get a white tunic that you have to wear. So, you guys make it out to the field, and out of the center you hear Naldo, the large man. "Alrighty, everyone," and he starts talking. No one's listening. Now, you hear Miss Lindley blow a loud whistle, and everyone perks to attention. And Naldo, "All right, everyone, it's time for round one. Over here we've got the white teams with Dahlia, we got Gigi, and then we got the Torelli brothers all facing up, Team White versus the yellow team. We got Billinsby, we got Bordeaux, we got Winona, and we got Frank. And then we got the green
I'm
and
scared of Frank.
we got the green and the. Did I say green and blue or green and red? Green and blue? I think green and blue. We got the green and blue teams. These are all. I mean, they're all village people. You know them. I'm not gonna them. I'm not gonna go through more names. I struggled on that. I'm not gonna remember any of them other than Torelli brothers. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna bother.
You'll remember Frank. You'll
huh?
remember Frank.
I will remember.
How
Frank.
could you forget Frank?
You all know the rules of this game are simple. Sling some vegetables or fruits, depending on if you think a tomato is a fruit or vegetable. But that's for you to decide. In round one, as you know, every player gets a pot shield. Every player gets their sling, full size field. They've got three. They've got. We're gonna say. Let me think of the rounds here. How long would you say a round a game of dodgeball is typically? Would you say like For 2 teams
10,
of
15
4, 10, 15.
Two teams.
2 teams of 4.
Yeah.
Would you say about 10 minutes?
Anywhere from like how experienced they are, from like 5 minutes if they're really experienced, 15 if no one knows what they're doing.
We'll say 10. We'll say 10 minutes. That's a good even. Everyone's got 10 minutes to get the other team as absolutely stained up as possible. So, without further ado, let's get to it. And Miss Lindley blows the whistle again, and the games begin. Now, you both are going to have to... We're going to do this in rounds of 5, just to make it easy. So, assuming 5 rounds of 2 minutes each, you're going to each be able to take 1 action in the round, and you will have 1 action that may be shot against you. Yeah, okay, that sounds about right. Okay, so round 1. Let's go with Gigi. What do you want to do in round 1? How are you proceeding with your first?
Okay. So you said we get 1 action. Does that mean like if someone shoots at us, we can't dodge or anything?
No,
or
that's
how's
going to
that?
count as a separate thing.
Okay.
So
got
1
it, got
action
it.
to either
Okay.
just describe what you're doing essentially. How you're going about this.
Could I don't know if this would count as an action. Could I quickly like look at the enemy team and see maybe who I think is the slowest? Maybe who I think is like
Roll a perception check for me real quick. And there's some leeway. So
we
Moon,
know
how
I'm
this is
great
going to
at
work
that.
is on your turn. What you can do is essentially prep for the next round. Like if you want to, you can prep a certain way against the players that are shooting stuff at you. You can take an action to attack. You can do whatever you want. It's a preparatory kind of thing.
I got an 11.
So you do notice one player is a little bit bigger than the others. He seems to be a little slower. He's kind of swaying back and forth, keeping us a bit farther away so that he can watch things coming at him a bit easier. He would be what you would consider the slowest. It's not Frank.
Okay. It's not Frank. Of
It's not
course,
Frank.
it wouldn't
It's
be
not Frank. Frank is an expert.
I would like to take a shot at him.
At the slower guy? Okay, round 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4.
I assume I have to roll for it.
1, 5. Yeah. So roll. So yeah, roll a standard dex, and since you pinpointed the slower one for this round, roll with advantage.
Okay.
It's just a standard dex check.
Am I using? Okay. Well, they're both 13. They're both 14.
Okay.
Do I get proficiency if I'm proficient with slings?
Yeah, I'll give that.
Never mind. I'm not.
Never mind.
Well, never mind, because apparently I'm not proficient with slings.
Hold on. Didn't you switch from another weapon to slings? Because you have to be
Yes.
Don't you have to be proficient to use a weapon with it in combat? Or no, you just add your proficiency to it. No, you just add your proficiency to it. I think. So you're sure you don't have proficiency with slings?
Let me get out. Let me see what barbarians are proficiency with.
I'm pretty sure because you switched weapons. Proficiency with simple weapons and martial weapons. I know they don't specify ranged weapons.
But if I'm proficient with simple and...
You should be proficient with slings.
Because slings would be
Especially because a sling
Simple.
is a simple melee. I'm gonna say yeah, you're proficient with it.
Okay, so
Because
that
I don't
is
know of any
actually a
class that
16.
I don't know of any class that specifies specifically being proficient with just martial ranged weapons, other than like if they're saying you're proficient with specifically crossbows. You know what I mean? So yeah, no,
Yeah.
you
Okay, so I'd be
you
16. Yeah.
you hit. Describe the hit. This is where you
Okay.
guys are gonna get creative with how things look. You describe how you clock them, you hit them, all of it.
I see that he's kind of far away, and I'm like, okay, he's doing that, so he has more time to react. So I aim at a different person, like I'm gonna
Yeah.
fire at them, and then like last second I just switch and fire it at him instead to try and make it like less time for him to mentally prepare himself.
Yeah, you hit him. I mean, square in the chest. You nail him. He's got a good size stain there.
Okay.
Dahlia, you're up.
Dahlia's getting attacked.
I see that.
Yes. No, the train made you anxious. It's okay. It's okay.
Same.
Go get that. Go get train.
No, they make you excited. All right, let's not get carried away here. We all know that you get excited with trains. Okay.
I'm not a train type. I'm an aquarium type.
Oh, I
That is
love
true, that is true.
aquariums. You ever been to the Shed Aquarium?
The what?
The Shed Aquarium up in Chicago?
Shed.
Oh.
Did you hear what I?
Yeah, I did. No, I have not.
I think I have been there though. Actually, I think we went.
I've
to
never
it
been to
when-
Chicago.
It's really cool.
Anyways,
like
your
it. Time of
action,
there.
Miss Shit Aquarium.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I know he heard what I heard.
What you heard?
What I literally just
Uh.
said. We thought you said shit aquarium.
No, I didn't say that. Am I being targeted by anyone?
I mean, everyone's kind of
Or-
watching everyone. Think of it like dodgeball. You know, everyone's keeping an eye on everyone, watching like, okay, who's moving where. No one has taken action against you yet. You guys are going first in this round.
Is there anyone that like seems like visibly locked on another person that's not at all like paying attention to me?
Roll a perception check.
I can do that.
That would be wisdom.
And did I forget to write down my wisdom?
I am changing that while you're doing that. I'm changing this a little bit to help things kind of progress. Each of your players' turns acts as a round for this game. So it's you two, and then the other two. That's all one round, and then the other team will get to act, and then it'll be the next full game. And we're gonna do it that way to help things progress.
Okay.
I got an 8.
You're not. Everyone's kind of, their eyes are darting. You're not able to pick out where anyone is specifically targeting. You're not as used to ranged weapons as these guys are. You're more used to combat, so you're not as focused on or able to discern kind of how their eyes move for this kind of combat, even if it's mock combat.
Okay. Can I just try and absolutely nail the person closest to me?
Yeah. Roll. It would be just a standard dex check.
Hold on, it fell off my. Have a little thing here for it to roll on. It keeps falling off of it. 16.
Oh yeah, you hit him. So describe kind of the action there.
Beautiful.
I thought you were gonna leave it. It's just beautiful.
It's just beautiful.
A thermometer explodes and gets everywhere. I don't know. I do my best to nail him straight in the chest. I have a tomato, right? You said
Yeah,
tomatoes.
it's tomatoes for this round. Yep.
Yeah, just nail him right in the chest. He stumbles back a little bit, and then he's like, "Oh, dang it! I got tomatoed." Please stop destuffing your stuffed animals and making a mess.
He says that? That's odd. That's a
Yeah,
weird
he
thing to
says
say.
all of that.
Please stop destuffing your stuffed animals.
Oh, she's making a mess. She also moved my.
All right. So you
Where's
nail this
she?
guy in the chest, and he, staggers back. And then Thim and Torio, they're coming up. They're starting to scope out. Thim sees kind of in the back corner, the one behind where you just hit. He's noticing that he's prepping, and so Thim, rather than firing, he sees that this other opponent is aiming for him. So he's going to hunker down behind his shield and prep for that attack. This is going to give him advantage against the next shot. And Torio also sees this player and is preparing to... He's trying to get a preemptive strike in. So he's going to roll. And unfortunately, Torio does not hit. Hold on. Torio misses, unfortunately. He fires at the one who's aiming for his brother, and it goes right past him. And so now the other team is going to take their shots. Each of you is going to roll against one shot being taken at you. So Gigi, you first. Someone fires at you. Roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
How is that calculated? Would that be just...
It'd be
dex
your dex
check?
score and then proficiency if you have it.
Let's see if I have... Okay. So...
I think barbarians...
My dex score?
So it's your dex saving throw. So like what you would use if a spell requires you to make a dex saving throw. I think barbarians, they're proficient with strength and constitution. So your dex should just be your standard dex score.
Then it's just a 12.
You rolled a 12? All right.
So it's... Oh, no. I didn't... I thought you were saying... Okay. So it's my roll plus...
Your modifier.
My dex? Okay, so that's an 11.
Okay. So... one of the opponents fires. They lock onto you and they get close. I mean, this thing whizzes right by your head. It kind of looks like, in the movies where an arrow or a bullet is shot past and it leaves
it's just
cut.
like a...
You have a line of tomato just right along your cheekbone. You think this looks dope.
I'm all hyped up on myself. I'm like, yeah. I think I just did like the little like move your head over a little bit. In reality, I just hit the deck real fast.
All right, Dahlia, the next shot. Oh.
Would it be wrong of me to use my points right now to give you disadvantage?
Yes, it would.
So many.
We're trying to win.
All right, Dahlia.
That's why you get disadvantage.
Dahlia, your turn. This guy is upset that he missed that close. You look over and Gigi's kind of acting all tough, like, And as you see this,
I'm a wartime soldier. Like,
dude, you're taking this seriously.
Honestly, when you were 12, I mean, you took dodgeball seriously, and this is basically dodgeball.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Dodgeball was like you were king if you were good at dodgeball.
I was not good at dodgeball. I was a peasant. I was a beggar. I was a peasant beggar.
But they take, while you look over at Gigi, one of the woman on the other team, it's a shorter Nakudama, a little bit older than you. She takes her shot at you. Roll a Dex saving throw for me. You're a paladin, so
My saving throw proficiencies are in wisdom and charisma. I don't. It'll just be a regular. Yeah.
So yeah, roll a Dex saving throw for me.
It's gonna be a 0.
Oh. Yikes.
I rolled a 2 and I have a -2.
Jeez. So yeah, you get distracted by Gigi because he's acting like an idiot. And you turn around and
I'm acting like a hero.
This
Okay?
other Nakudama nails you square in the chest with enough force that it knocks you back a good bit. You've got a good sized splatter. Yeah, no, you're hit. The next fire shot comes after Thim, who has prepared behind the shield, which means that he is prepared. He has advantage on this throw. So that is a 19 and a 19. He was prepared. So Thim, he's ready. He's keeping an eye. Someone fires at him, and he quick blocks it. You know, the tomato splatters all across the shield, and he kind of peers behind it like...
I thought you were going to say he caught it.
That would have been dope, too. He catches one in his mouth now.
Yeah.
He... Oh. Okay. He's safe. And then the final shot comes after Torio, who... He is so used to this game. They've been playing it since they were kids. He definitely dodges a tomato that comes after him. And at this point, the whistle blows for the end of the round. The judges go past each field. They look at all the shirts. They see that of your team, the only one who has splatter is Dahlia right now. But the other team, they've got a couple that... They've got 2 that are splattered. So the judges, they vote unanimously. You know, the other team lost. They had more splatter, but not by much. So you've got a couple minutes between this round and the next round. You two, Thim and Torio, all get together and kind of talk about the round and see if you have a game plan for when you go up against the green team, the winner of the other... Or no, sorry, it was, the green team, the winner of the other round.
So,
I mean, we
like
are
to
brothers because they're a lot more experienced, I imagine.
I walk over to Dahlia. I'm just like, listen, man, gotta have happy feet. All right, gotta be light. Gotta sway. What's it called? Bob and weave. I'm like, can't be hit again. And then we walk over to the brothers.
You guys
see what they have.
Torio kind of looks at you guys and goes, "That wasn't a bad round." Thim, what are you talking about? That was really good. You guys got some skill in there. Now we got to lock in. The next team is another round. They won their round. So we're up against it. Okay? And it's oranges. You play your cards wrong, and they'll split up like shrapnel. I'm rolling with it, man. I don't know. There's some...
Just a slice.
So you're going to say, like... Wait, like, as they're getting fired, they'll split up and, like...
Maybe.
We can do a scatter shot?
Maybe.
Is it like a shotgun closer you are? Like...
Who knows? We have to see how this goes.
Okay.
You got to get creative here.
No, this was... Are there trenches? Are there trenches on the field that we can, like...
Has someone lost their legs already?
Yeah.
You see an old guy in a wheelchair.
Geneva Convention.
You see an old guy in a wheelchair wheel across the field. I'm getting flashbacks. He's got all his limbs and everything. He's just got dried bits of orange on him from the other day.
Yeah. One leg has a bunch of orange that's just like
His shirt isn't even, it's not splattered, it just has the symbol of an orange. He really likes oranges.
yeah.
But you guys, we gotta Thim and Torio both kind of nod each other and go, guys, we gotta lock in. It is time. This is round 2. This one is gonna be harder.
How do you propose we go about this one? Is there any tricks? Is there any
Man. Let me think. I'm trying to think of They look at you guys and they go, look, just keep an eye on who's watching you. Okay? If you can find someone who's keeping more of an eye on you than others, okay. You may be able to tell who's firing at you next. But we got to go. It's about time to start. So you guys get to the field and Naldo calls out, all right, it's time for round 2. Miss Lindley, would you mind kindly to blow that whistle? And you hear the whistle toot. And round 2 has begun. And again, we start. We're just going to keep the same order. Gigi, how you doing this?
Okay, I'm going to trying to decide if I want to do this now or save it for later. What happens if we lose this? Are we just out of the tournament? Or is there a loser's bracket? What's going on?
Yeah, if you lose, you're out of the tournament.
I want to, as my bonus action, okay, if this is combat rules, I would like to cast dancing lights, like over to the side, like on their side of the field, like dancing lights, to hopefully distract them.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow it. You cast dancing lights and let's see, do a performance check for me.
Okay. I think I have proficiency in that. I do not. No, never mind. 17.
Okay. You are able to throw 3 of them off their game. You see 3 of them kind of look over. The other one kind of looks out of his eyes and he's back over.
Yeah. I would.
These 3 would have disadvantage against your attacks.
Okay. I would like to just look at one of the.
Just yours. Because dancing lights, because you'd have to focus a little bit on the shot. I'm going to say that dancing lights would only stay in effect for your shot. So 3 of them have advantage there. Or, I mean, you have advantage against 3 of them.
Okay, I would like to just go towards one of the distracted ones.
Okay. Go ahead with the dex.
That would be an 11.
Is that your high roll? You have advantage.
My high roll? Oh,
yeah, sorry, I misspoke. Because they don't technically defend. You have advantage on...
Yeah. Yep, it's 11. It's 11.
So we did that. I'm gonna say, okay, so you take this chance while they're distracted, and you get real focused, and you fire. But right as you fire, the one you're aiming at notices and quickly dodges. I mean, it's close, but it's a miss.
I got distracted by my own lights.
I got distracted by the distraction. Okay, Dahlia, your turn.
Yes. I want to prepare to defend myself if that's an option.
You're prepping with the shield. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I just remembered.
No shield.
Yeah, there's no shields in round 2. I forgot about that.
Ah,
Yeah, round 2 has no shields and round 3 has no slings.
right. Okay. Okay. Can I see if anyone's trying to watch me?
Yeah,
Or if everyone...
roll a perception check.
Which one is that one again? That's
Wisdom.
intelligence.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Yeah, it's gonna be an 18.
Oh yeah, you're easily able to pick out the one that's watching you. Each team member seems to be watching one person. Their eyes are kind of shifting, but you're able to notice one keeps coming back to you. So you're able to tell which one is aiming for you, which gives you advantage against being hit on that round when they are aiming at you or firing at you.
Perfect. Can I try and absolutely deck this guy in the face?
Yeah.
Or is that my only action for watching?
No,
him?
I'll allow it since he did a bonus action with Dancing Lights. So go ahead and
Okay.
roll a dex check. It's a standard dex check because you have advantage against being hit on the next round.
It's gonna be a 2.
Yeah, I know you miss by a mile.
That's
you
okay.
you aim and it's not even close. You fire and it's way over here and the dude's like,
He's distracted.
all right, now Thim is getting serious. He's ready to fire. So he shoots one out and it nails someone in the chest. There is no recovery. There's recovery. It's an orange. He's not, dead or anything. But he hits his target. And then Torio is readying his sling. Oh, and Torio does not hit. So in that round, your team has 1 hit. So now the team is readying their attack against you guys. Gigi, roll a dex saving throw for me.
That is another 11.
Okay.
I really like these 11s, apparently.
I see that. So you, unfortunately, it's a close one, but this one hits you square in the chest. You have your first splatter.
Okay.
Dahlia, roll a dex saving throw for me. And you have advantage on this roll, so roll twice and take the highest.
What kind of throw? It was dexterity.
Dex saving throw, yep.
6.
Is that the high one?
The other one was a 4.
Yeah,
I'm
you
rolling
are.
great.
You are hit. You guys are getting nailed. This team is really, really good. So the next shot is aimed at them. Oh my gosh. You guys are getting annihilated here. There is no saving this one. And then the final shot goes for
supposed to be good.
Torio.
That these people were supposed to be good.
Torio, he's keeping an eye out. He sees all this happening and he dodges the one that's going for him. And that is the end of the round. The judges come out and let's see. Unfortunately, it is very clear which team got hit the most. You guys did not make it on this one. You are unfortunately out. And as you walk away, the team that beat you is preparing to face off against none other than Naldo, Miss Lindley, and their team. And so all you can do is sit back and watch and cheer on whichever team you want to see win. So you guys make your way to the bleachers. Thim and Torio both come up to you. You guys did a good job. That was a hard round. They were tough. Torio looks and yeah, we should have practiced a little bit more. That was a little embarrassing on our parts. We played this a lot. But that just means we have more time to enjoy the festival and hang out.
No, I'm salty. So hold on. I asked them. I'm like, I'm gonna guess. I look at the two, Lindsay and whatever the other
Miss
one's name
Lindley
is.
and
I'm like, I'm
Naldo.
assuming they're. Yeah, I'm like, I'm assuming they're the victors, like the ones that have been reigning champions or whatever.
Yep. Yes, sir. They're the ones who won the last
Okay.
time.
Thinking. Hold on. Because I'm sabotaging one of these teams, and I can't decide. Ooh, that fell. On one hand, there's a team that beat me. That sucks. On the other hand, if I'm going to be beat by someone, I'd kind of rather it be the people who win. So then I get to say, oh, no, but like, you know, I was beat by the best, you know? Because if I get beat by some losers... No. We're being petty. I stay and watch.
Okay. So, Dahlia, what are you doing as this game unfolds? Are you sitting and watching with him?
Yeah, I'll sit and watch with him. Who else
Alright.
is gonna watch this child?
True. So you guys are sitting and watching this round, and you're seeing lemons and limes being flung, and they're not using slings. It's dodgeball with lemons and limes. It's odd. You've never seen anything like it, but it's working somehow. Gigi, what are you planning?
Who am I looking? Green team who beat us. Who am I looking at? What people are there? Let me do a perception of like what. Give me a description of the people on that team.
So you see the guy who hit you. He is probably the one who. He was one who got distracted the quickest by your dancing lights attempt. He's locked in, but you can tell he's kind of his eyes are pretty flighty. The one who hit Dahlia, you get the sense is the best on the team. They're the leader. They hit her when she was prepped for it. She saw them lock onto her, and she still got hit. The one who hit Thim, he's kind of taking orders, mainly just kind of laying in the background watching, kind of playing it by ear. And the one that missed Torio is the one who is probably the least experienced in the game, you'd guess.
Okay. So, hold on. The machinations are happening. They're coming. This
is a problem.
Real quick, what time is it?
It's like noon. Noon or 1.
Okay. Oh, it's noon?
Somewhere.
Was it
Okay.
just early afternoon when we got to the town?
Yeah, like 10.
That's morning.
That's like late morning, early afternoon. 10 or 11, I'd
Okay.
say, is early afternoon.
All right.
But these are also quick. We said these rounds are like 10 minutes.
Fair.
So all in all, this is like a 30-minute thing.
The guy who hit me that looks easily distracted.
Can I distract him?
Describe him.
Distractible.
Describe him. No. Physically.
Podcast by Markiplier and his friends.
What?
Have you never listened to Distractable?
No. I know what you're talking about now. So this guy, he's a lanky dude. He's average height, but he's scrawny and he is flexible. He's, dodging and weaving and all this stuff. He doesn't come off as very strong, but he looks like he can at least fire well enough to hit.
Okay. Is there an animal on this island that is not particularly appealing to look at that is also kind of lanky and kind of kind of scrawny.
What kind of, like, just like a, one that's like, that is an animal, not like a beast or something?
It could be. I'm just trying to. Just something that's not pleasant to look at that I can.
I'm just trying to find something that's not like something that the people would be like, we gotta take care of this.
Oh, I'm not like gonna shout like, "Hey, that thing." I'm not gonna say like there's something. I'm not boy who cried wolfing it.
No, I get that. It's a weird. That's like a monster. I'm just trying to find something that fits the description. Yeah, I'd say there is a creature that kind of fits that description. It's a medium size. It's kind of like a bat lemur. It's called a Vespoma. They've got wings. You probably could find one flying around. Oh no, that wouldn't be in this area. I mean,
But are they known?
Yeah, I'd
they
say
known?
so. Yeah.
Okay. So like, and I assume because you described him as lanky, is he lanky enough to where like, because if someone, speaking as lanky person, if someone just shouted about someone being lanky, I would assume they're talking about me. Is he like that kind of lanky, or?
Yeah, no, they know if you saw someone was lanky, they'd know it's this guy.
Okay. So, as he's getting ready to fire, I just shout, what's it called? Vespoma?
Yeah.
I just shout, I don't shout that. I just shout like, I'm trying to think of something. I just shout like, who let a Vespoma onto the field? Or something, just trying to like irritate him.
You're trying to get him distracted?
Yeah. Just trying to like get him, like, I'm trying to make him salty, trying to make him tilted. I'm trying to heckle.
Sorry, I gotta. So you're trying to get him upset, right? I want to make sure I'm understanding.
Yeah. I'm trying to like do it right when he's like trying to fire, trying to line up a shot to where he is now focused on what I am saying.
Roll a, because it's almost like you're trying to cast vicious mockery. Roll a general charisma check for me.
Okay. Big rolls. Nat 20.
You got a nat 20 now, but not during the game.
Yep. I'm a petty boy.
So you shout this, and most of the crowd starts laughing. They think it's kind of funny. They think you're just being a butt because you lost. This dude wheels around and like,
that's exactly why I'm
vein popping. He's like,
that's exactly why I'm.
What'd you call me? What, a Vespoma? What?
Okay.
He's looking at like, you better. Like, he starts focusing on you, and his other team is like, dude, pay attention. Like, just ignore him. Mm-hmm. And while this is happening, the other team nails all of them. Like, each of them get hit. And
as soon as they get hit, I just shout at the dude again. I'm just like, eyes on the court?
Limes.
Eyes
on the limes.
Yeah, eyes on the limes.
And they all get hit, and the round ends. The reigning champions are still the champions. They have held their title. They've gotten the prize. And after the game, Naldo comes up to you and goes, "Young man, that was not very sportsmanlike. I understand you're new to this village. I understand you don't know our customs. You may not be from a farming village. Around here, we value personal integrity. I'm going to let this one slide because you're a visitor. You may not know and you're young. But don't be causing more issues for the village now. You got that young man pretty riled up calling him a Vespoma. Those aren't pleasant creatures. I expect you to be on good behavior. Got it?"
Yes, sir.
And young lady, I'm assuming you're in charge of this young man. Keep an eye on him.
I'd say the stretch, but sure.
I don't want to have to escort you out of the village here. Enjoy the rest.
Understood.
Enjoy the rest of the festivities. Let's all have a good time. And he goes about, and people are cleaning up after the game. It's like I said, it's around noon or 1 between that time frame. They're still cooking food for. I mean, there's snacks everywhere, but they're cooking the main meal for the night. The shops have gone back to the shopkeepers have gone back to their individual shops and their food stands and things like that. You guys have free reign to do what you need to do.
What did we need to do again?
What
Questions. You're trying to find out where Vess went.
we were trying to do that.
I don't know who to ask.
Honestly, you probably should have asked the one person.
Well, to be fair, you guys were told that
Who's
she ran
yelling?
out of the town.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
not much.
So, I mean, you can kind of assume that she's not in the town. Now, if there's other information you're trying to get regarding what people saw while she was running through, that's a different story. But you kind of know that she is not in the town anymore, in the village.
And the letter said to wait here for her, right?
She said she'd find you.
Well, the best thing to do when someone is separated from the group is to not move, typically. Do you want to... We should see if there's, like, somewhere to stay.
Okay. Yeah,
Little
yeah,
inn.
I would agree.
Yeah, so you guys begin walking through.
While,
Huh?
I was gonna say, while we do that, can I keep an eye on the dude who got me out? Like, see if
You
I
worried
can.
he's going to do something to you?
No. I'm not worried.
Don't
but
continue to be...
I wanna.
We got in trouble once.
No. I'm not gonna start anything. I'm not gonna start anything.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you kind of see every now and then you see the tall, lanky guy in passing as you're going down the road or whatever. You guys are able to find an inn that one night costs one it's sea pedal to stay in. It's one sea pedal per night. Sorry, I was giving a thumbs up to chatter. And so you do find that they do have food accommodations, although, like I said, there's food all over the village, so you don't necessarily need to. But you are able to find that. I assume you want to stay for the night?
Yes.
Okay. So one sea petal it's 10 sea petals per one gold flower.
So that
Okay.
Now, you guys haven't pooled your money, have you?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
No.
So it's 10 copper for one sea petal, 10 sea petals for one gold flower, so 100 copper for one gold flower. That's kind of the exchange rate there.
Yeah.
So you guys, I'm assuming are you getting two different rooms, or what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless they have like with like 2 beds.
I mean, yeah, there's all sorts of options. It's an inn. You know.
I want my own. I want my own room.
Okay, so each of
So-
you,
Room for
it's
3.
1 sea petal.
Okay.
Why do you need room for 3? One of you's gone.
when she does get here.
Are you?
I mean, I guess for tonight we could do a room for 2.
You don't know when she'll be getting back.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And you're paying per night too, so you can pay for 1 night and then, pay
Good
for more
point.
later on.
Modern hotel. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to do separate rooms or like 1 room with 2 beds?
I want my own room.
He's a strong, independent young lad.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever works for them.
All right, so you each spend 1 sea petal, and you guys get your key to your rooms. They are adjacent rooms in case you need something, since you're a partying adventurer. But you do have your 2 rooms. You have your keys, and you can come and go as you please.
Okay. I assume we haven't eaten yet.
Correct.
Okay. I knock on Dahlia's door. I'm just knock. Knock.
Hello.
Very
child.
obnoxious about it. You hungry?
Yes. Hello. Yes.
Want to eat?
Yes.
I assume the festival is still going.
Yeah.
Yes, the festival is still going. Are you guys leaving out at like evening right now? Were you wanting to do other things as you're snacking
Sure.
around, or were you going out at evening hoping to find a full meal?
I
Full
was
meal.
hoping to find a full meal,
Okay.
but
So you guys spend some time in the inn getting your stuff prepped, kind of making sure you've got everything. You leave, and you see everyone is kind of gathering around the main festival area. There's large, not benches. Well, yeah, kind of like park benches lined up. Everyone's gathering. You got some people bringing food, some people bringing huge pots of different stuff. You got people setting out plates of just raw vegetables to snack on, all sorts of stuff, desserts, all of it. It's potluck style. The village is taking care of itself. It's taking care of each other, and you guys, without it being explicitly said, you know that you are welcome.
Is there like an empty table or something?
Like fully empty?
Basically, I'm trying to use I want to use the stuff that I got from the child to make a meal. I don't know why I pointed back there. There's not a
so
child
that you
back
can
there,
you
as
can
far as
add
I
into
know.
the potluck.
Yeah, because I'm seeing a lot of sharing is caring around
Okay,
here. I'm
okay.
seeing a lot of sharing is
Roll.
caring.
So you've got 3 tomatoes, a head of lettuce, a potato, and a bundle of carrots.
Mm-hmm.
Explain your process here, what you're going about.
Is there stuff still being sold?
Yeah, there's you've got some stragglers from the food stands.
Okay, so I assume, okay, I know the eyes are starting to come out. The potato isn't bad, is it?
No.
Okay.
Old.
So I want to go and I'm gonna keep the tomatoes
Okay.
to myself.
My tomatoes.
Yeah. I'm going to Is there any what's it called? Any meat anywhere that I
Yes. Yeah, you see outside of a
Like-
large barn, you see a vendor with his food stand that is selling cuts of dragon sheep meat along with wool products, milk products, things like that.
Okay.
General, just dragon sheep
I
products.
want to walk over to him and ask if he's eaten yet.
He says, "No, sir. I was about to head over to the benches here in a moment."
If you give me enough meat to basically, I'm trying to make. Okay, you remember this? The cabbage.
Yeah,
meat,
yeah. No, I know what you're talking about.
thing
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
yeah. Try and make that basically with the. If you give, so I'm saying if you give me enough meat to make a big one of those that I can share around, I'll give you a bowl and I'll give you some tomatoes as well.
I mean, it's potluck style, but yeah, in the spirit of the festival day, I'll do that. If you want to prep something real quick and
Okay.
let me get the first
So I
taste
do-
test, then I'm down for that trade.
Okay. And then, because I only have one potato, is there someone selling potatoes
You have
that I can?
oh, potato.
just have
Yeah,
one.
yeah. You can find someone who's selling potatoes.
Okay. How much would that be?
How many potatoes are you wanting?
Just another one. I'm thinking 2, and probably another head of cabbage as well.
You're probably looking at about 5 copper total for both of those.
5 copper. Can
Yeah,
we
roughly.
round? I'm just gonna say it's 1 silver
1 sea petal.
thing, and I lost the rest. Of the
That's
copper.
fine. Yeah, it's a sea
and
petal.
I lost the rest of the copper somewhere.
Sure.
Okay. I get all that. I walk back to the empty table, set out everything, and I start chefing it up.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm gonna
Absolutely
check
going
here.
for it.
Dahlia, while he's doing all this, what are you doing during the festival activities of the food prep and getting everything set?
I think I'm just following Gigi around, like, at a distance to make sure he doesn't do anything to get us kicked out, but not really interacting with anyone at the moment.
But
Yes.
kind of giving him food support and stuff.
Mhm.
Okay. So because she's kind of following around and helping out where she can, you will have advantage on this. Roll for your cooking a performance check.
A performance. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's typically
crap.
what I've
Hold
seen
on.
done for cooking.
Do I still get my proficiency, I assume?
Yes.
Because I'm proficient in. Okay. That is a. Performance is charisma. That would be a 15.
And that's your high roll?
Yeah, the other one was a 1, so.
Yeah, no, that's yeah, no.
Yeah.
All right, so
15.
you spend a decent amount of time. Someone lends you a big pot. They've got some communal pots going on. And you find some water and you start steaming these vegetables and this meat all together. You let the meat cook first, you brown it up, and it smells. I mean, dragon sheep meat is a little tougher than what you'd expect because it's part dragon. But it's not got the same kind of texture as what you'd expect from sheep or cow. It's got kind of more of a. It's kind of a mix between that and reptilian or fish type of texture, where it's got a little bit more almost flakiness to it. It is well known and well used on the island. It's something you'd be familiar with. And you prepare this food and you bring the farmer his first bowl. It smells fairly good. You've used some seasonings that were around. The meat browned nicely. You've got the vegetables well cooked and tender. And you give him the bowl and he takes a taste and, well, son, I'd wager that's going to be a hit. I'll take those tomatoes at my bowl and I'll be on my way. Thank you.
I give him the tomatoes.
He takes them and he walks away. And
then
everyone begins getting food from your pot. And everyone you've heard says it's pretty good, especially considering you're 12.
Has Mr. Lanky Dude, does he ever come up?
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say he wants to see what all the hubbub is about.
Is big guy in line of sight anywhere?
Roll a perception check for me. And I'm not going to tell you the result of this until I see what you do to Lanky Guy.
12.
Okay, what do you want to do to Lanky Guy?
Well, it depends if I see.
No.
him.
I'm going to... okay. You see that Naldo is at the far end of the bench. He's tall, so he can keep an eye on everyone pretty well, but he's not necessarily focusing on you. He could see you if he looked, but he's not focusing in on you.
Okay.
I gotta sit back. My back hurts.
Okay. I do give him a bowl.
Okay.
But two things. One, I give him like what I think is the least, like, I'm looking at my pot and I'm giving him like, you ever look at a pot or something and see like one side of the bowl that doesn't look as appealing? Yeah. I give him that side, and I'm like I'm not like doing anything outright, but I'm kind of just like glaring a little bit at him as I give him the bowl.
He 100% notices, and he's kind of glaring back, but because you're giving him food, he's kind of playing it like, okay. And he leaves with his bowl of food, and everyone sits down at the tables and begins eating, and you have time to speak with the villagers and get to know them and get to know what they experience and stuff like that. So you guys, while you're eating and enjoying time with the villagers, what are your conversations like?
I'm not talking to anyone. I'm shoving my face full of food. I'm just...
You are eating with such vigor that you're getting splatters and crumbs on other people, and they're kind of like... But they're like, he's having a good time, it's fine. Dahlia, what are you doing while eating and sitting with the village folk?
I imagine being incredibly awkward since having not been around people and just being like, hello.
Well,
hi.
We really needed the third, like, socially normal party member here. This is really bad, guys. This is really bad. We have done nothing in this. We have done nothing this session.
So you guys go about your eating, and the villagers, they don't think twice. Yeah, you're awkward. Yeah, you're weird, but you guys are having a good time. You're eating. They couldn't ask for better. Eventually, everyone starts getting up and cleaning up. They, pick up the pots. They start cleaning. You guys get kind of caught in it and start helping out here and there. And as the night goes on, you guys make it back to the inn to lock in for the night. Do you have anything to discuss before calling it an evening?
I don't think so.
I look at Dahlia and, like, not super seriously, but like a little seriously. I'm like, do you think I could take that one kid in a fight?
What one kid? Which one?
Mr. Lanky Man. I'm not gonna do it, but do you think do you think I would win?
Sure. I suppose.
I puff out my chest a little bit and just jaunt into my room.
So you guys lock in for the evening.
Night.
You're full on food. You haven't. You're in a village. You've got a good place to rest, and you get your full 8 hours. And morning comes. You still haven't seen anything of Vess yet. The festival is over. Shops have returned to standard pricing. there are still food vendors, you know, with their little booths outside of their homes and things like that. Um, but you guys have made a decent enough impression on the village.
Good, 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 good.
Cool. Did we? Did we?
I said
How
good.
good was the food?
I said
made?
good enough.
Well, you know, that does make more sense.
Well enough to not be seen as you're still outsiders, but you're amicable outsiders. Except to the lanky guy. He really does not like you.
I don't like him. I don't like him. But okay, so we've gone to bed. We've gone.
Yeah, it's the next day.
Me. Okay.
It's dawn of the next day.
What's the moon looking like? What's the moon looking like?
Close.
A small child with a mask runs by.
A little boy in green is seen talking to some dying creatures. In the village.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
In the village, he's dancing with two girls. It's really odd, but it's sick.
Yo, his moves are crazy.
Dope. Little Majora's Mask reference.
Is Link's charisma really low or really high? Because he doesn't say anything.
Sounds like we'll have to discuss that at the end of the session. Everyone in the chat, vote. Is Link's charisma really low or really high? Link from Legend of Zelda.
Oh, it's gotta. Okay, hold on. We'll discuss it after.
Yeah, it's an after thing. So it's the next day. There's still no sign of Vess. What are you guys seeing as your tasks for the day?
You said there was a general goods store, right?
Yes. And what I'll say is, well, yeah. No, I'll just leave it at that. Yes, there was a general goods store. It's got a decent amount of square footage, and above it is a living area. So it appears as a 2-story building. I mean, it is a 2-story building, but it's living area shop. And then outside on the side of the building are are a set of vending machines with all sorts of different stuff. Vending machines in this world are not what we know them as. They're not necessarily always for snacks and drinks. They're for wizards to put magical items or potions or ingredients in, and they leave their familiars with them to guard.
You wanna go shopping?
Supplies would not be a bad idea.
Let's go to the general goods store.
All right, so you guys walk in, and it's run by a little old man and his wife. They're elves, but they're very, very short. I'm talking like very short,
like Santa's elves.
Like, how tall are you as a 12-year-old? Are you a tall 12-year-old?
4'11". I looked up average height of 12-year-old.
They're about your height, so they're old and short, and they're very well. Hello. Welcome in. What can we help you find?
And
the wife was
just looking. Do you have any like? Oh, go ahead.
The wife was, Gerald, are we out of the foot cream from Miss Bernhild? Yes, dear. And we're waiting on the order. Okay.
I ask them, is this order something that I could like help with? Like, is this something I could?
Oh, no. This is we're just the courier, the guy bringing our order that we normally get our shipment is. He's just Miss Bernhild is old and forgetful. I mean, aren't we all? And she forgets that it doesn't deliver on this day. It delivers tomorrow. She got her dates mixed up.
I see. Well, How many, Dahlia, how many rations do you have? Do you have it written down?
You guys accumulated enough fruits and vegetables from the forest the other day for each of you to have about 3 days worth. They're not heavy rations, but they're enough to get you by.
Okay.
So total, you each have about 3 days of rations in that route, along with whatever you had to start.
This is what my notes
Okay.
from last session look like. I
And
don't
then-
think there's an here.
And then,
That's fair.
And you, it's with it being a general shop and there being adventurers in the world and couriers, they do sell what you could call ration packs, where it is specifically rations that are meant to last.
Would it be cheaper to buy ingredients or the rations?
Short term, the ingredients. Long term, the rations, because the ingredients may go bad if you don't prep them. I'm going to say that kind of depends on how you want to cook things, because there are going to be things that don't last unless you're cooking them in the moment.
I am just... Because I'm looking to get a week's worth of rations just to have it covered for a little bit. So it would be 4 days worth. So would it be better for me to buy ingredients and start chefing it up, or am I MRE kind of?
I'd say if you bought ingredients, you could probably make 2 days of rations that would last
Before it goes
bad. Those 2 days, you would keep those 2 days, but you wouldn't have, no matter how much ingredients you buy, it would not go beyond 2 days. Standard rations that you don't make yourself would last indefinitely in that case.
Okay. I'll buy 4 days worth of rations.
Just straight rations. Are you buying for for just you or for everyone?
Sharing is caring, so for everyone.
Okay, so for that, I would say you're looking. I'll say 10 gold.
10 gold? Okay. And then is there a bag? Because I know this is an item. I don't know if this is an item in this campaign of ball bearings.
I'd say so, yeah. I'd say you see some
Okay, how much
mechanical things off to the side on a shelf. It's nothing major. It's, some small equipment for repairs and stuff. I'd say a bag of ball bearings, you'd be looking at a seed pedal.
A seed pedal? Okay.
Yeah.
I would take the... Is that 4 days rations for including vests? Or
Yes.
not?
Yeah.
Or just... Okay.
Yeah. I did, technically, I essentially I did 1 gold per day, and then I subtracted 2 as like a deal.
Okay. So I will take the rations and the ball bearings.
Okay. Dahlia, is there anything within the shop that you're wanting to purchase, or in the vending machines outside?
I don't know what I should be looking for.
Well, he bought 4 days worth of rations for everyone.
Yeah.
And he bought
I
ball
give
bearings,
mine
which is
immediately
just a
to her.
little side tool thing. So you could buy rations, you could buy tools if there's something that you think would be helpful that you want to look for. You tell me what you kind of are thinking, and I can help guide it in that way. Like I said, the vending machines outside, they have some different stuff. It all varies based on what kind of thing you may think is useful, or that your character would be looking for.
Like traveling supplies. Like maybe like fire starter or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say you could find like a traveler's kit, which would have, a fire starter, it'd have a small knife. It may have like a little multi tool that's, for, a spoon and a fork and all this stuff, different things like that. I'd say you could find an adventurer's kit or like a small travel kit. I'd say that'd probably be worth about a gold flower.
Okay.
Um,
What would be in it so I can write it down?
I'd say you'd have a fire starter, you'd have a small knife, um, you'd have a small set of um, cheap like silverware type stuff, and a very cheap uh, plate. Um, I'd say, um, let's see, you'd have a map of the island, just a very basic map that shows a lot of like, the villages. It does his has special routes to get places quicker. Yours is just it would be for a reference. Um, and you already have a water skin, I would assume. So
Yeah.
that comes standard in most kits that you get when you make your character. Um, and I'd say that it'd all be wrapped up in kind of like a multi-purpose weather poncho. That seems about right for traveling.
Would there be any benefit to me looking for a sleeping bag or something like that? Or is that just no purpose to that?
I believe you already should have one. I think the adventurer's bag comes with one when you make your character.
I think
Oh,
Explorer packs usually.
Yeah, I think the Explorer pack has one anyways. It's called a bedroll. So I think you should have one already.
I have a winter blanket.
That's from your background. The
This is also
adventure the
missaved version.
the Explorer's pack would come from your class. I think you should have one. I think you're good. Most of the time you
Okay.
assume that you have one. The things I put in the travel kit would be stuff that you don't already have.
That sounds good to me then.
All right. Was there anything else you guys were looking for in the shop or in the vending machines? He looks at you and goes, "Well, we've got all our supplies. We've got our vending machines outside. Then don't forget, check out all the food booths outside of houses. A lot of people work very hard in this village to make the produce. Is there anything I can help you find?"
What is in
I
machines?
Our vending machines are stocked by some of our local, semi-local magic users. There's some first stage technology and one that's very special. First stage technology can be kind of hard to come by. You've got one that has some potions, just some basic stuff, and one that has some ingredients in it, for potions or cooking or different things like that.
We should grab those. The ingredients. Don't lick a window. What's wrong with you?
my bad. My bad.
So, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to end it there and let you guys look through the vending machines next time. There is a reason for that. That will conclude our session. You guys have bought from the general store. You've gotten some supplies for everyone. And you guys are making your way outside to go look at those vending machines that he was talking about that have the first age tech and the potions and the ingredients. So now we can just chit chat, talk about the session, talk about different stuff. There is one burning question on everyone's mind now.
Yeah. It's got to be really high.
That's
It's
okay.
gotta be
okay.
really high.
Does it depend on the game?
No, I think every game he's got high charisma.
I don't know.
Except maybe maybe Skyward Sword.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
That's the only one I can.
But cause see, you can make a character for Link, but it would vary game to game a little bit.
Yeah, but every game, people like him.
Yeah.
Except for Skyward Sword, which
Yeah.
it's kind of people are like
Most
50-50
people
on
kind of like him. That's the thing though. So like,
yeah, or
because my thing is Link. You could make the assumption that Link is a type, even a sub variant of an elf in every game, except when he's Toon Link. In which
even
case
Toon
he
Link,
may be
everyone likes him.
he may be a gnome. But then you get into the classes. In some classes, he's straight up a fighter. But then in Skyward Sword, I would say he's an artificer.
Yeah, but also, you say he's for Toon Link, he's a child. Elves can be children, right?
I guess that's fair. Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he's gotta have, because Ocarina of Time, obviously high charisma, because literally everyone is trying to get with him
performances
for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Twilight Princess,
and he plays
insane.
in Ocarina.
Twilight Princess, insane charisma.
Yeah,
Twilight Princess
Yeah.
Link is pulling baddies left and right.
I guess I don't remember who he.
Midna, the Zora Queen. You've got.
The Zora Queen in.
Well, she's a ghost, but
Twilight
yeah.
Princess.
Yeah, there's a Zora Queen. What is what?
Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
We were talking
Oh.
about Legend of Zelda.
In
Let's
Twilight,
give it-
in Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, he is also an artificer.
I don't think he's. I think that's one of the few that he doesn't have a high charisma stat on.
Yeah, no, he's kind of a dum-dum.
He's kind of a dum dum, and most people are
And
just like,
he is
I mean,
not-
he can-
He's not pulling in either of those games. There are only two. No,
I feel
no,
like this-
no, he is. He's got
No,
three.
Mifa, and Mifa,
Zelda, and
Zelda,
Paya.
Sidon. Oh,
I mean,
I
if you
went
can pull,
Sidon,
if you can
but-
pull Sidon,
hey,
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 hey, Moon, say hey.
his smile, elite.
Perfect. No, Link
Uh,
pulls in like
But
every
also, I guess
game.
he really does. That's
He got that dog in him. In
Which
Twilight
I
Princess,
think
he literally has the dog in him.
I think the dog's in him. I think he just sometimes is the dog.
Well, you know.
But
What? Okay, so what
Yeah,
Link then would
I-
have? You know what? The Link with the lowest charisma of the games I've played. Minish Cap.
I've never played Minish Cap, so I don't know.
It's very different
but
than the others, so
I
I'm going to
will-
say that one.
I'm also not counting the first two because I don't think charisma exists in those ones.
I don't think pixel art allows for charisma.
Yeah, I don't think that was before charisma was added.
That was before charisma was invented.
Yeah, that was
Everyone was really
that
awkward.
stat hadn't been. Yeah.
That is
Um,
Moon. Have you played any of the Legend of Zelda games? I can't remember.
I've played the the second newest one.
Tears of the Kingdom or
There's Breath of the Wilds and Tears of the Kingdom.
Breath of the Wild.
Oh, okay.
Not Tears of the Kingdom. We own Tears of the Kingdom.
I preferred Breath of the Wild personally.
Yeah. All the other ones are just
They're the same game.
it.
They're the same game, honestly.
Yeah, it's Tears of the Kingdom is so much larger in terms of the expanse.
I've watched Kyle play that one a lot, and I'm like, whoa. too complex
Okay,
for my boy.
I am curious about something. We've been talking about, you guys have been trying to find Vess this whole session.
Right.
Do you guys, do you have an idea of what's up with her? I'm curious.
No,
I don't
I
know.
think
Not
I think
really.
Dolly is just like, huh, that's weird, and then just moving on with
The
it.
the only thing I can think of is if she multi-classed and her if she multi-classed and her drinking thing was like flavor text for maybe like either like a barbarian rage or like some sort of shape shifting thing. That's the only
Oh,
thing
that's
I
that. No, that's a that
could
is
think of.
that's an interesting idea too. No,
Yeah.
I'm leaving it to her to fully. I used this session as kind of a like hint dropping
Teaser.
for that.
Well,
Yeah, because
yeah.
she came up with a really good idea, and I
Mhm.
mean we workshopped it together. You guys all came up with really solid characters, especially in the case that when you consider this is her first character she's made in a while. This is Moon's first character she's really made, and you, I mean, you make characters all the time. Me and you play, even if we don't play
That's
D&D,
fine.
we play D&D. You know, I've not stopped making characters. I'm up to, I have two of them that I have to roll for, and I've got two that I have to actually make. But once I do that, I'm up to 39 characters that I've made
Yeah.
that I will probably never
have-
use.
I have two that I have not played, but I'm wanting to play. One of them you actually know. It's the Kenku Artificer. that I
39
had.
player characters that I've made Plasma. So I've made 39 player characters, or am making, that I just, yeah, the Kenku one I like a lot. The Kenku
Yeah.
is really
And then
dope.
I have another one that's similar vein, kind of. But I don't know. We only work in few things. It's a kobold. Either it's a ranger kobold. Either he is a Drake Warden,
Yeah.
so he has a little dragon.
Yeah.
So it's basically dragon with a baby dragon, or a monster hunter subclass, and he's basically a palico from.
You also
But,
had
like,
the
a little-
you had the character you had in mind, the little dude riding a robot or whatever.
That was the
Oh, is that the Kenku?
Kenku. Yeah, because his whole thing was like the creature was.
Kithkin.
I don't even know what.
I'm not sure what that one is. That one must not be in like an official. It's either an old character option or like a. Oh, it's from Magic the
as
Gathering.
a
It's from Magic. That would be why.
Oh. They look funny.
They do. But no, so that is a good idea for kind of what Amber's character is up to. I'm gonna say it's not correct, but it's a good thought. When you guys hear it, because I went through most of the like character options for you, or like with you. When it comes up, you'll see what it is like pretty easily, I think. Her character in terms of mechanics, I'm really liking because we came up with a not really like an overt weakness to her character, but it is something that gives her character a little bit more of like a something to focus on. The blueberry thing isn't either here nor there. That was just something that Newt texted me. He's like, "Oh, by the way, my character loves blueberries, but they will kill him." I was like, "Okay, dude, sure." As long as it's something I don't have to keep up with.
You saw the. So we made the drawing for Vess normally. I have an idea of what she looks like after it, which is see, she's got the horns now, elf ears, and then horns. So this is we got to be on the lookout for this person.
Yeah. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for that exact person. In a world full of what you would expect to be real people, humans and elves and frog people and all this stuff, look out for a 2-dimensional stick figure with horns and elf ears.
We're gonna see Vess. I'm gonna look at the picture and go,
not Vess, not Vess,
and just walk past.
You're not. I don't know you.
Stranger danger. Stranger the danger.
Oh
please.
no. No, that was for an unplanned route. That was I think that session went well. I'm kind of glad you guys lost because I had no idea what I was going to do for a reward. I no clue whatsoever. I'm like, do I give them paper crowns or something? What do we do here for a village reward? Because the village can't be here, have 1,000 gold.
I hope you know, Gigi was trying so hard not to pick a fight with the dude. It was a struggle. It was a struggle for him.
But no, livestock, no, it was good. I think it was a good way to, because this is my first time using the only campaign I've ever run was completely homebrew. Newt was a part of that one.
Yep. So we're 7 other people.
Kanadi says the reward is the first blueberry harvest.
Dang it, we should have won.
I'm doing this very differently than how I did that one, Newt. Newt can tell you I planned everything out. Down to the side quest, down to I did a little bit of improvisation here and there. Which is, it's just that's how I write things anyways, is I add as much detail as I can. And I plan for every contingency I can. With our group that we did, I honestly made too much content and no one paid attention to the content anyways. But I'm doing this one differently where I read through, this is a world setting. It's not necessarily, it has some quests and stuff in it, but it is a world setting first and foremost. It doesn't have a full campaign in it. And so I'm doing it where I wrote it where I did general notes for each portion. And I'm trying to plan as I go and play as I go and try to leave it a little bit more open so it's a little bit more interesting in terms of the end results. We had the interaction between oh goodness, what were their names? Nadia and the little frog girl. I had no idea that was going to happen. There was no way I could have planned that. So it is a bit different. I'm liking doing it this way. I am interested to see the next campaign I run where I'm the DM. I might do a pre-written campaign. Which I know you said you'd DM at different points, Newt. But the next one I run, I might do a pre-written campaign and go from there. I'm also looking at a couple of the other systems because I've got Daggerheart and I just ordered their expansion book that's coming out in the summer. I spent $120 and got their big box with all sorts of stuff. And then I've got Wild Feast, which I'm really excited to read through. It's a new system where it's all about eating and cooking. Newt, I think that's one you'd like a lot. I'll show it to you next time we hang out.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of decided, but with D&D specifically, I will be running a campaign to kind of see how running a pre-written campaign would work. Just to try to see what I prefer. So far, I prefer having a world setting and writing a story for it and kind of ad-libbing. I think it's a lot easier to kind of let it go with the flow.
I think...
Yeah, real quick, Newt, side thought. On YouTube, Darkin mentioned that your camera and your audio is a little out of sync, which could just be a connection issue. But I mentioned I'd bring it up.
Got it.
Like I said, it may just be a connection issue.
That afterwards.
But anyways, you were saying.
Possibly. Yeah, I feel like with DMing, you kind of have to... I find it easier to have basic outline.
Yeah.
and like points of interest.
Yeah.
But at least when I was DMing, that's all I did was
Yeah.
basic outline and like points of interest,
Yeah.
and everything else I would just
Well, and it helps to
Kinda
have the world
ad
pre-written.
libbed.
With writing your own
Mhm.
world, you feel like you have to write everything out. When you have the world already pre-written and you're just writing a story for it, it does make it easier to just focus on the story. And I'm kind of excited to
Yeah.
see, because I know Amber said she's not willing to DM. I know Moon, you said you're not. You said you are, Newt. We've got a couple other people who, if I can find a way that they can join, I've got a couple other people who maybe, I don't know. I'm kind of playing it by ear. I've got some people who have mentioned that they'd act as guests, which could be neat. I might ask one of them, because there's a character not near. You guys aren't near meeting this character yet. I don't think. Alex, that's on stream every now and then. I might ask her to act as that character for me. Just because girl voices are hard for me to do. I need to figure out how I'm going to voice my daughter's NPC. Because I have to...
Just have her voice it.
Well, considering it's my daughter, but older, like 13, 14...
That might be a little difficult.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
might be...
It's going to be weird to figure out. But I always add Avalon into my campaigns. I make her an Easter egg or an NPC. Just because I can. I'm the DM. I can do what I want. Screw you guys.
All right, see you later.
But yeah, we'll see. I've been having a good time with it. I think it seems like people are excited for it, and I'm having a good time. You guys have told me you are, I think. Well, Moon and Amber have. You've kind of existed.
I've never been excited for anything. What is up with my camera? Why is it not focused?
Because the lighting in your room. If
yeah,
you don't have a direct...
I think if I move...
If you don't have a...
Yeah, I just got it. I'll mess with
No,
the
you're good.
settings
If you don't
eventually,
have a
but-
direct source of lighting, like facing you,
Yeah.
it's hard for the camera to focus. That's why I stopped
see,
using the
actually.
main lights in the room and went with the ring light, so it would focus on me easier.
Can't tell if that's better or worse.
Overhead lights tend to illuminate or help focus a little bit, but it doesn't help fully.
Yeah, no, that's not. Also, I don't like that light being on. It's too...
Yeah, you're good. You're good. It is what it is. It's going as we go. I need to... Me and Rec were supposed to meet up this past week to finish up getting... I'm making like nameplates for each of us, making a border, making thumbnail parts to finally make the thumbnails. But he couldn't last week and he can't this weekend, so we're waiting another bit. So those will be coming soon. Those are the first updates that we're coming up on. I need to figure out possibly using music. I had a playlist on YouTube set, and we're like, oh, dope. It's, common use domain, but that doesn't mean you have to put the accreditation in the video and in the description, which I can't do live stream.
Yeah.
I can put it in the description, but I can't put it in the video. I mean, I guess I could post text, but if they watch it during...
You would have to...
It won't work.
You would have to... I know a lot of streamers, what they do is they have like a moderator or something updating the stream as it goes on, but that's just like... That's
and I don't have that option. I know there's some apps out there that you can pay a subscription for, and you have free use music for D&D. I just have to decide if I want to do that or not.
You could do 10 hour of slide whistle. That slide whistle sucked, I gotta say. That was not good. You gotta work on that.
I rolled a 1 on the slide whistle.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if your character, an NPC, is just a walking slide whistle? What are you gonna do then?
I don't know, man. I gotta practice.
practice.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Plasma is YouTube has stuff listed, but it's finding things that fit into the world that are completely free use. I looked at the YouTube. YouTube has a library of background music that you can go through, but none of the preloaded stuff on YouTube. It's not none of it's first off. The longest one is like 20 minutes, which doesn't work for this at all. I have to look through and kind of decide what I'm doing. I've got time. It's not like there's enough talking going on typically that having background music isn't a huge necessity other than to kind of set the scene. But yeah, we've got time. I'm not I'm more concerned with some of the, you could, I'm more focused on getting the like visual stuff to draw attention, draw people's eyes as they're scrolling. Just because I think that'll help a little bit. I mean, I'm having fun with it, and that's the important thing. As long as I'm having fun with it and the stories are going well and you guys are having fun with it, I mean, that's draw enough as it is. I just really wanted to play D&D again, and this was a good excuse to make more content. And I like listening to D&D streams. I like watching D&D streams. Legends of Evantris is one that me and Kanadi watch a lot. They are insanely funny. There's one dude who, I've got pictures for all their characters too. That's kind of what the plan is. We're making actual nameplates for each one that I'll move around. There's one guy on Legends of Evantris that looks like if you mixed me a little bit, like if you mixed me with I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want to dox, but the big buff guy from camp. You guys know what I'm talking about? You know who I'm talking about. It's been a while though. Bodybuilder.
You mean strongman?
Yeah.
It's technically different.
Huh?
Yes.
You know what I mean.
Yes. Yes.
4 letters.
Yes. Yeah. But
Okay,
kind of if you yes, adopted by our aunt and uncle. Yeah. It kind of if you mixed us, but the dude laughs like I do. Like if you get hit, he is so easy to get laughing, and it doesn't stop. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's.
If you want a, go ahead.
No, his name isn't Brick. It's in Legends of Evantris. His name, the player's name is Mace. His character, and he's usually plays a character named Gideon. That's what he's seen the most as, or in recent ones, is Gideon, Gideon Cole. But the actual guy's name is Mace. What were you saying, Newt?
I was gonna say if you want a like short run, like a short one shot, that's a little funny. There's I think it's a bit of a newer group. It's called Just Roll With It.
I think
and they did a one shot. Yeah, they did a one shot of the worst rated like pre-written one shot from like the 80s or something, like very old.
Yeah.
They did the video I found very funny, and you can tell it was written in the 80s.
I know Kanadi and I watch a lot of Legends of Evantris. I've watched a little bit of Dimension 20. That's Brennan Manning, or not Brennan Manning, Brennan Lee Mulligan's. That's his, where he primarily did. I've watched a little bit of
What do you want?
Of Critical Role. I've seen clips of it. I've not really watched theirs. The thing is, theirs is, I mean, both them and Dimension 20 are going to have some scripting, but I know Critical Role is a bit more heavily scripted because it is all actors and voice actors. I know one that, what is the one? There's one that it's all dads playing.
Dungeons and Daddies.
Yeah, a lot of people like that one. I follow a couple on TikTok that do D&D streams as well. Um, but there's a lot of them out there. It kind of just depends on what you're looking for. Evantris is very, if you want to watch mechanics and learn mechanics, not as great. If you want to see like heavy improv role playing, oh yeah, oh they're so funny.
Uh,
They're so funny. Ow, my back. But I think,
Oh,
like I
man.
said, I think we're hitting a good stride here. You all seem to be getting into character well and interacting well and kind of responding to chat and to me pretty well in time and stuff. The dog is not getting in character well.
Zoe, what the
One
heck?
of these days.
Did you know she has
one
her
of
own
these days,
TikTok?
Her own what?
TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah, I follow. Yeah,
Oh.
I followed back on that. Newt doesn't use TikTok.
Nope, not really. One of these days, maybe my roommate's cat will wander in, and then
We get to see.
You'll
I
see
hope
a-
it
you'll
walks
see a
in on
cat.
its back legs.
if it, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
Didn't you say it's done that before?
I wouldn't. Many a times.
I want to see this.
I wouldn't be surprised if it somersaulted in. Like,
Hey, Moon, our child, me and Kanadi's child requested to go to your house and meet your dog at some point.
This one. This
Yeah,
bit fat baby.
yeah. Well, that's the dog. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have 2 dogs, and I was like, I don't think
No.
I imagine she's met Bailey before.
I don't
But
know.
yeah,
That dog is sitting on you.
she is.
I kind of picture the cat walking on its hind legs. You remember how we used to describe you walking out of your room to get Cheez-Its? And we'd call your name and you're like... Kind of like
Oh.
Bigfoot.
I mean,
Like the blurry pictures of Bigfoot looking back.
No, he's not that cryptid. He wants to be known. He wants his presence to be known when he walks in.
Hmm.
You know?
I can kind of picture a cat
He's
walking in with
got-
like a bowl of cereal or something, just like, what's up?
No, he wouldn't. He'd be walking with like the what's it called?
Necronomicon.
Veronica.
That one. He'd be walking in holding that.
Those
under
are two
his
very
arm.
different things. I said a bowl of cereal, and you went with Necronomicon.
Yeah, and that's what he would walk in with.
I had a bowl
Spooky.
of. It wasn't even Rice Krispie. It was crispy rice yesterday after dinner. Look, it was dope. I
Okay.
like just plain rice cereal. I don't like Cheerios.
Cheerios are fine.
I think it's because Cheerios are wheat, and the aftertaste of wheat I don't care for. Plus, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like that eating the crispy rice is kind of like eating slightly sweetened packing peanuts. I guess. I don't know. I've never eaten a packing peanut.
I have, and no. No, I wouldn't say.
I've eaten circus peanuts, and that's pretty much the same thing. They made me throw up.
I eat actual peanuts too.
Ah.
Have you
Well,
heard about the new Cult of the Lamb DLC?
how do we go from peanuts to that?
I've been wanting to talk about it the whole time.
Oh, okay. I've heard tell that there was one coming out.
It has a.
I haven't.
Excuse you, ma'am. I am talking. It has a Hollow Knight reference in it.
Oh, neat.
The lamb can get because you know the little like cloaks.
Yeah.
You can get a Hollow Knight one.
Ah.
Yeah.
I feel like Newt, if you were Hollow Knight characters, you. Actually, I don't know. I'm not gonna continue because I have no clue. I was gonna completely ad lib there. I lost it. We're good. I know Silksong
Nice.
is
Good
supposed to be
job.
getting a free DLC
Ooh,
at some point
this
soon.
one was not free. The Cult of the Lamb one was not
No.
free, but it's also bigger than the base game, so Like, I get it.
Oh, and that game already runs like crap on the Switch. But my Switch also is old and runs like crap anyways. The Switch just is kind of crap. If we're being honest, the Switch is not a good system.
But it's a
more of a
library,
novelty
though.
than anything.
Library.
It's what, Newt?
It's a library, though, of like games.
It's
Yeah,
more
Got
of a
some good
novel-
games on it.
yeah. Having a big library is great, except if you can't play what's in the library.
Yeah, I also think it's just their ports, because the games that they make.
Yeah, but
for it
Nintendo's
are,
also
like,
just
decent.
kind of
I think. Oh, Nintendo.
their
the
quality
company
has gone
is-
down on everything.
We don't talk about.
Their game
I would say
quality
their
has gone
games
down.
are
Pokemon
No, What do
ZA.
you mean? What? Pokemon. Okay, you want to know my super?
I mean, Pokemon kind
probably
of sucks now,
controversial
anyways.
take?
It's sucked for a while now.
I was gonna say, Pokemon has not been very good since like Black and White.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Which-
Sword and Shield wasn't bad. Scarlet and Violet, the story wasn't bad. But yeah, no, Pokemon's gone. It's. But also, just their games, Nintendo games in general, you can tell the quality has gone down the pooper. Just by the reviews and what people are like saying about them, yeah. And like I said, having a big library is great and all, except if you can't play what's in the library. You can get Skyrim.
Oh, I didn't mean big. I meant like the game. When I said library, I meant their games specifically.
Oh, okay.
Not
well-
like the
I gotcha. Well, anyways, guys,
yeah.
I gotta go get ready for bed before work. So, thank you for being here. Everyone, clapter for... I got caught on my cord. Clapter for our intrepid adventurers.
I'm gonna beat up that
Round of
skinny-
applause.
Skinny dude.
Thank you guys for joining. I will see you guys next week.
Yes.
If you guys want to go ahead, I will finish off with my ending stuff, and I will see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
All right, everyone. Well, that does it for Obojima Guardian Physic tonight. We did a little bit of unplanned stuff, a little bit of side stuff just for fun, since we were missing someone, but it turned out good. We had a good time. As always, thank you all for being here. If you liked everything, check out all our places: YouTube, Discord, Twitch, TikTok. Check them all out so you're not missing content, news, updates, changes. If you liked everything, share with your friends, share with your family, share with your neighbors, and share with your little village girls that they are giving you all sorts of information. Share with them so that you're giving them information back. As always, thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Have a great night, great week, great day, great everything. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, Ghostlings.